who's going to be the most mighty and magical. In Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game, we are doing a full playthrough with almost all of the expansions. This is just recently fulfilled from Kickstarter, and the game is by Archon Studio.
Yes, this is it's very much based on the old video game. It's designed by Kamil Białkowski and Jakub Olepczyk, published by Archon Studios.
And
medium complexity game here. This, depending on your configuration, plays 1 to 4 players.
And this is just fulfilling from Kickstarter. So we're going to give you a quick overview, and then we're going to tell you what we're doing as we play. And hello everyone, I'm Stella, and this is Taryn from Meeple University. We're also going to show you quickly the expansions we're using. So obviously this is the board game. I'm going to put it at the back there.
Yes.
And we're using the Tower expansion.
We're using little bits from kind of everything here. So the Tower brings us some new cards, which we've shuffled into the game.
Yes, and then I'm using the expansion from the Inferno.
Yes, you are using the Inferno's faction. We also introduce what that faction brings along. So a couple of extra mechanisms.
Yes, indeed. Next one is this one. So this is the Fortress.
The Fortress expansion, this, we're not using the faction from the Fortress expansion. Each of these expansions adds a new faction as well as a few little extra things. Here we're using the event cards that come with Fortress.
Whee! And then next is the Rampart.
Rampart expansion, so I'll be playing as the Rampart faction. This also introduces war machines, so very cool there.
And last but not least,
we have the stretch goals and neutral units. So although this is a game you can largely play with cards, really the only thing you strictly need is your hero minis to play the game. But we have got the stretch goals, neutral units, faction units, so that introduces some other nice minis and pieces that we can show you.
And pieces, look, the 3D. All right, let's get to it.
So here we go. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is a scenario-driven game. And there's various scenarios. There are cooperative ones, there are competitive ones, some that play in solo campaigns, some that play only up to 3 players. What we're using here is a mission from the Fortress expansion. This is called Search for the Grail. It's a 2 or 3 player clash scenario, which means we're competing against each other to be the sole winner. We have a map that is set up here, and in the center is the Grail. Here it looks like the Ark of the Covenant perhaps here. This is the Grail. Got the cardboard piece as well, but we're going to use this one from the expansion. So
yeah.
there.
So does this?
Yep, some little treasure chests. So in this scenario, we will be racing to the middle to try to claim the Grail. We're going to have to fight a strong fight to get that Grail and then bring it back to our hometown. We have 10 rounds for someone to even take the Grail. If no one achieves that within 10 rounds, then we both lose. Once it's been taken, it's open slather, and it's essentially a capture the flag. Whoever can bring the Grail back to their hometown inside 13 rounds will be the winner. So we'll be tracking that up here on the round marker, the round tracker. Some extra things will happen in rounds 3 and 9, extra movement points. We'll show that as we come along. And this is the map. So to get to the Grail, which is in a level 6 or 7 tile, the toughest of the tiles, we need to first visit 2 obelisks. The obelisks are spread around this ring here. But to even build up to be strong enough to fight the good fight on these tiles, we're probably going to need to hunt through some level 2 and 3 tiles. And we each have a couple of these that we're given in setup that we can plan around. So that's what you're going to see. We're going to be out there fighting, building our experience so that we can fight stronger and harder enemies. All of the exploration happens down here. All of the fighting happens up on this board. So you're going to see very frequently as we go and try to visit things in the map, we're going to move up to the fight board and we're going to resolve fights against neutral units.
Mostly neutral.
Mostly neutral units, and then ultimately against each other to steal that Grail.
How do you know it's going to be stealing? It will be because...
To attempt to steal the Grail.
Yeah,
I mean, I could just fight you for kicks, but that just...
Yes.
I want to get something good out of it.
Of course. because that is the objective. So different scenarios has got different objectives, like, you know, whoever control the months and things like that, in the many different scenarios that you can choose from.
Indeed. Now we each choose a hero of might or a hero of magic, and that determines how much magic we have in our starter deck. I am a hero of might. I am Gelu, the ranger of the Ramparts faction. I'm very much into long range attacks. I've got sharpshooters and archery. They're my specialties.
I do love those in the video games. I spent lots and lots of times in Heroes of Might and Magic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from what people say, number 3 is the best one. So probably that's why it's now also the board game.
Indeed, this is not the third board game, by the way. This is the first board game, which is based on the third video game.
Correct. Good point. So I am Siron, the Heretic. I do like some cool creatures like the Cerberus and the Magogs, and they look how cool and demonic they are. And I start with, I'm the hero of magic, so I have wisdom, and Inferno is my speciality. I love Inferno. I think my 2 favorite magic spell is the Inferno and the Chain Lightning. Hopefully I'll get to that.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
I just like this one here, slow, because that's just a guy whose boots are stuck in sand.
It looks like that. It looks like that as well in the video game. So cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now within each mission, you can choose to play 4 different field difficulties. They're shown in a couple of tables. This table here, we're going to be playing the easy mode for you. So we're going to face the simplest of the enemies, and we also get a starting bonus, which will either be some extra resources, or we can find some artifacts, which are cards to make our decks more powerful.
Mind you, I actually picked the easy because I like the good feeling of, oh yeah, able to kick the backhand of the neutral unit, while Terran's probably going to choose normal or hard.
I would probably choose normal. There is a level called impossible, which is disheartening to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just start with easy. All right, let's pick. What do you want to pick? You want to do 2 of the resource dice or 2 of these magical... artifacts.
You pick and I'll take the other one.
Well, we can do the same. It doesn't really matter.
We can, but...
I'm going to do the resource dice anyway.
Okay. So you roll 2 resource dice and you get whatever is on them.
So that's 6 money and...
2 building materials.
Yes, good.
They look like rocks, so I may call them rocks from time to time.
Rocks, yeah. So we're using this, and this is part of the stretch goal. This is a tenner, so
10 rocks.
A 10 rocks, and this is 5 crystal.
5 crystals, 5 valuables.
Valuables in here. So I'm just like stuck with the video game also. Okay. I think it's called crystal. It's been so long. I really need to play again. Yes.
So I'm going to grab 2 artifact cards, and I'm going to shuffle them into my deck.
Okay. So we started our decks, shuffled, and we need to determine the first player also. Or have we done that?
We have not done that yet.
All right, ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So I'm the first player.
Okay.
Doesn't mean anything.
Now I want to start getting into it.
Yep, let's do it.
So we'll explain a lot of it as we go along. Very quickly, the round sequence. So we're going to advance the round marker, get income, although we won't get income in the first round. Then we each take a turn to do what we call movement actions or movement points. And each of our heroes has 3 movement points, our main heroes, per round. There's also town actions. So once per round, each player can build something. Each player can do population actions, which is recruiting more units or recruiting a secondary hero. And once per round, as long as you've built your own mage guild, you can go and buy spells. And those don't have to happen on your turn. You can do those out of turn. So it speeds things along, and it also means that we've each had the same number of times that we've had the option to buy spells, for example, before one player attacks the other. It just takes the turn order thing out of it.
So we might just show you at the start as we do it, but then later on in the round, we'll just do it like I'll probably build my building while Terran's doing the turn when it gets back to me, and then I'll explain what I've done.
Yes.
All right? So and then you draw cards at the start of your turn. Now everyone starts with 4 cards in hand, which detects here. This is level 1. I'm level 1, and then I draw to 4. And then as you level up, you upgrade to 5 and 6 or 7 cards in hand.
Yes.
As with deck building, like higher is good.
Yes, it's very much this side of the game is very much deck building.
Which I like. Woo! All right, let's do it, Tarrant. It's my turn.
All right, so to begin each round, we would, in every odd-numbered round, we would normally get income and resolve an event, but not in round 1. So we go straight on to our turns.
Yeah, so I will do my movement and, well, I can do building. I'm going to do building first now, all right? So I know what I want. I want to build straight away City Hall. So the cost is there. This is the matching building. So it's going to cost 13 gold, 5 building material.
It's pricey.
I know, but it's probably worth it. And then the 0 valuables. Crystal. And then I will flip it and then I will put there. Now the information about the building is right here. So at the beginning of each resource round, choose either 6 money or 3 building material. Okay, so
it's effectively an income.
Yeah, I need it. So I will flip this because I've done it in my turn, and this gets flipped back at the start of my next turn, so I can do it while Terrence do it. So at least I do one of these now. Now I want to start move. So my hero starts here. We've got these. This comes with the Inferno expansions, but otherwise, if it's the base game, it comes with the expansion. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna spend 1 movement from my castle to go here. And this is the building material mine. So there's an arrow there. So if I win this battle, which has got the neutral enemy number 1 or level 1, then I get it. I put my token. All right, before I get into battle, let me recruit first. And let me fix what I actually supposed to start with. So I'm meant to start pack in the scenario with the cheapest recruit costs creatures. So familiars and Magogs. Now I will recruit the Cerberus for 4. Okay, so here you go. That is 6. It's 2 change. Now battle.
Yes. So just to point out, the Cerberus there are on the few side.
Yes.
You've got a small number of them. The 2 starting units are on the pack side.
In this scenario.
It's kind of like a second life in this thing. But you can't actually upgrade or reinforce to packs until you've built the Citadel.
Yeah, I haven't got mine yet. I can't afford it. So let's battle.
So we check the field difficulty. We're playing against a level 1 enemy here. So we get one measly little enemy.
All right, now I get to choose to place my minions first before I can see the neutral units.
Yes.
And you can see here, this is
ranged.
Thank you. So, and needs to be in the back. And it's a bit different with playing players and neutral unit, and we'll show you why. And then this I want to be for the front. Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to take on the role of the enemy. So yes. We have rogues. We have one little band of rogues. Now you're pretty well set up in that you're definitely going to be able to attack the rogues.
Yeah.
I might hang out at the, and you both have more. Yeah. My rogues are in a bit of trouble here.
So that's the mini for the rogue. Just quickly show you. I mean, you don't have to use it. Mainly used in the other expansions, but I'm gonna just like put it there anyway because I want to, at least for this one. Sorry, wrong one. That.
Okay. My rogues are going to hide over here in the corner.
Yep, of course. It is not a ranged unit, so it's a melee.
But a melee who is rightfully trying to hide from all of this forthcoming things.
Because neutral units, you need to spend extra movement token to do a second round of battle if I can't kill the neutral unit.
Yes.
All right.
So how this is going to activate. Each of your units will activate once. Each of mine will activate once in a round of combat, and it will be in initiative order. You have 2 units with initiative 7. Mine is 6, and yours is a 6. So all 3 of yours
will go
because
first.
you have the initiative in the battle, yours will all attack before the rogues even get a chance. Rogues might get to retaliate, but that's about it. Now you have the chance to play cards from your hand to support the battle, with the exception of map cards. And you can also, in some cases, play them right up at the point just before you roll the combat die.
Yeah. Probably not going to play a card, actually. It looks pretty feeble. I'm pretty confident I'm going to beat it. Famous last word. So one of my 7s is one of these two. Well, this is... You can only move 3, so it's a bit too far to be adjacent.
Yeah, ground units and flying units can all move 3.
Yeah, and then good on you for doing that. Make my life a little bit harder. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to attack with this one first. And I'm going to roll 1 battle die.
Yeah, now just to note that some of these have special abilities.
Oh, that's right.
Yours is whenever the enemy casts a spell from hand, they discard a card, so that's not going to be relevant to a neutral unit fight.
Yes. And the Magogs also have special abilities. When Magogs attack a target that is not adjacent to them, they also deal 1 damage to a unit adjacent to the target. It doesn't actually apply because there's only 1 unit.
Yeah. The rogues also have an ability, but it's a map one. It's only if someone's recruited it.
Yeah. All right, so I have attack of 3 plus 0 is attacking 3.
Yep, now the rogue has a defense of 1, so the rogue suffers 2 damage. There's 2 damage remaining. Very simple battle mechanism.
Yeah.
Now you've activated the familiars, so you mark it with a faction cube. And the rogue survives, so the rogues get to retaliate. So I mark that with a black cube because it only retaliates once per round. And this is a full attack back in the other direction. So I've got 2. I roll, it becomes a 3. You have 1 defense, so suffer 2 damage.
So that actually hits it, which is slightly sad.
Yep, so it defeats the pack, or it thins the pack, and turns the pack back into a pair. Yep.
I will attack with Cerebri, so I go 1, 2, 3. That's all I can move. And then now I attack with the Magogs, and I will roll.
So this is a ranged attack from the back row to the back row. So you have to roll 2 and choose the lesser.
Yep. So attack of 2 minus 1 is 1.
And then the rogues have 1 defense, so that blocks it out. The rogues survive.
Lucky I got the easy one. All right, famous last word. I did not survive, so I have to spend 1 more.
Now you can move 1
That's correct.
step, and you should mark those guys with faction cubes as well.
Thank you. Now that attacks.
Now the rogues get to attack. So I'll use my own faction cubes to show that it's got an activation.
Yes.
I could attack the familiars. That's probably going to do the most harm to you. So
Probably.
I'll do that. Has 2. Now you do have the chance to play defense here from your hand. If
My
you would
famous
like.
last word wasn't actually great. No, that's okay. All good.
Okay. Okay, it's a -1, so 1 versus 1, nothing happens. And so now you get to retaliate.
Yeah, let's... Oop. All right, Taran, here it is.
Sorry.
+1, so 3.
3, so 3 versus 1 defense, 2 more damage, that's enough to defeat the rogues.
Oh.
So the rogues are...
I almost having to use this arrow.
Yep, so the rogues are eliminated. And that's it. That
That's
means
yours.
you... that is mine. So that means you win the combat.
Oh, I almost lost there.
You did lose your
Famous
pack of
last
familiars.
word.
You went back to a few, which is not ideal.
Not ideal for sure. So...
But it gets you through.
Yep, so I got through. Now I control
Now
the
you increase your level.
income,
half
so 2. And it actually gives me building materials right away, which is 2.
Yep, so the mine gives you that. And you also gain experience.
Yep, which is half an experience. Ta-da!
Yep, so when you defeat an enemy of the same level as you get half a step's experience.
Yeah, if it's above, then 1.
Yes.
If it's under, then, well,
If it's under, then they just run away.
yeah. No battle at all. Quick battle, it's called.
Quick combat.
Called combat, thank you.
All right, that was your first movement point.
Yep, I still have 2 movement points, so I'll flip 1 to go here. This is just a resource die, I should say. Ooh, 2 of these. 2 of the valuables.
And this was a visitable location, so it's exhausted. We block it off with a black cube.
Yes. And then my third one, I'm just going back to the castle.
Okay. So we go to my turn. I'm going to draw my 4 cards to start my hand. And it will be a pretty similar turn. The first thing I'm going to do, I'll spend 1 movement point to head out to the resources that were sitting down on the ground. So roll the dice. I find 3 coins, which is probably the worst thing on the die.
Sorry.
That's all right. Go up to 19 coins, and that one is visited. Oops. All right. My second movement point will be spent wandering around here. And my third movement point going to the building materials mine. So I'm now going to fight an enemy as well. But what can I do before I do that? I should really do some upgrading.
Yeah, probably good. And remember, it's easy, but I lost one of my units. Well, I downgrade one of my units, which is not ideal. I should have used a spell.
Well, I can't afford many things here, so I might...
Not upgrade?
No, I'm going to upgrade my citadel, so that's going to cost...
It's actually good.
That will allow me to start upgrading units.
Yep.
So 1 money change, and it will cost me all of my building materials and valuables. So I build the citadel.
You might want to recruit as well, because I think you can afford it. Your
I may want to recruit.
bronze unit. How much does it cost?
Probably can. So to get some new elves, it's going to cost me 4. And now that I have my citadel, I can reinforce, which will cost me 7. So I'm going to spend all my money getting some stronger elves.
So a total of 11?
Yep. And what's good about the elves, I find my... where are my
Minis?
elves? There's my elf mini. What's good about the elves is that they combo with my sharpshooter's ability really well.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, so we'll put centaurs on the front line, we'll put dwarves on the front line, and we'll put elves in the back line. Let me find my minis. There's my dwarves.
Nice!
There's my centaurs.
Looks pretty cool.
Okay, this is an easy level 1, so you have skeletons.
Nice. My skeleton is going to hide, let's say, 4 initiative, 8, 5, and 7. You get to activate everything first. Then your powerful one is the dwarf, but I'm gonna just like hide in the corner like that, like you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I shall go into battle, so centaurs activate first. They're just going to... 1, 2, 3. Your skeletons have any abilities, by the way? Let's have a look.
Yep.
After defeating skeletons, if you control a necromancer hero, so that's nothing to do with me. Alright, my elves will go next, and I'm going to play the sharpshooter's ability with my elves. I'm going to try to get through this very quickly. So sharpshooters, I can either play this is a specialist one for my ranger, to get +1 attack or +1 defense. So my elves are going to do a ranged attack with +1, but it doubles for elves or sharpshooters. So this is going to be an attack that starts at 5.
Nice.
And stays at 5. Skeleton has no defense, so the skeletons are
Dead.
Wiped out. Skeletons have 3,
I mean, it's already dead.
3 hits,
Yes.
so that's enough to wipe them out in one go. So.
Yeah, well done. Oh, that's what I want my battle to be. Using spell.
Alright, so that was 1 versus 1. I get a half level there. That was my specialization, by the specialty.
Yep,
rather than a
so
spell.
all this take back.
I can retrieve
And
my units.
that's all your 3 actions, I believe.
That is once I visit the location. So
That's correct.
now I'm at this mine. Oops, I will flag it. And like you, I get 2 building materials and I increase my income thereof.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Now, sorry, I should have flipped this and flipped this when I resolved them.
Yep.
I don't have a mage guild, so I
That's
can't
right,
do
me
any
too.
books. And that's it. We end the first round.
And then we get to the second round, but this is where we draw the event card.
Yes, so we would check for the end of game condition here, which the Grail is still sitting there untouched. So we go to round 2 and we draw an Astrologer's Proclamation card. So you'll remember these from the video game. It is the week of the Swift Weasel. Until the next Astrologer's round, so this will last for 2 rounds, once per turn each player can re-roll a treasure die or a resource die.
Nice.
And we're both in the vicinity of some treasure chests here, so I foresee that being pretty useful.
Very useful. Alright, it's my turn now.
Yeah, so let's replenish all of these, replenish
Not yours yet, it's still my turn. No.
replenish them.
Yeah.
Now to begin your turn, you
I
can discard any number of your cards and you'll draw back up to your hand.
Which I will. I'm going to discard this. Wisdom. It's not useful at the moment because I haven't built Magic Guild, and I will draw 1 card, and my hero's right here. My hero's going to go there, so spend the first movement action to go there. What? So this is visited. So
This does have an enemy on it though. It's another level 1 enemy.
Oops, sorry. Yep, that's
hidden there by these by the town.
Let's just not jump into conclusion and then wanting to get the treasure.
Alright, so set up your defenses.
I can't afford to do anything anyway. I can't afford to upgrade. I can't afford to recruit, so I'm gonna just setting it up. These will go at the back as usual, and the familiars and the cerebri will go at the front. Okay.
You'll be facing griffins. Griffins attack quite quickly. They're on the stronger side, to be honest.
It's gonna attack me first.
And it can perform an unlimited number of retaliation attacks. So that's probably
it's quite sad.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go there. My initiative is 8, so I go
so
first.
You go first.
So 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna play a defense card.
Very prudent, I would say.
Yeah, well, I learned from past experience.
So the defense card, if we have a look, it's either +1 defense or +2 defense, but the +2 is an expert effect.
So I only am level 1.5, so I'm not an expert yet.
Yes.
So I cannot do the second. So just 1 defense.
Yep. All right. So basic attack is 3, -1 is 2.
2, and then because it's +1 defense, nothing goes through. Yay!
Okay.
And then I will retaliate with 2 attack. Now I can also pick a spell to use. Sorry, not a spell. I can't use a spell until I activate it, but I'm going to use the statistic card, just the attack this time. So my attack +1. So a total of 3 so far.
Yep. Griffins have no defense, so that's what you didn't want. So the Griffins suffer. But you've got plenty of shots at the Griffins before they get another attempt. So
yeah.
very good.
So now my turn. I will go 1, 2, 3. Cerebral attack. And just attack.
Basic, just going straight in.
That's not yet.
And it's 3 here, so the worst you can get is 2 to 0. So that's enough.
That's enough. Yay! Success.
Slain. So
Slain.
Alright.
Back here, so I just gotta be careful not to flip things around.
Yes.
Flip the cards around.
Alright, so that gives you...
Oh, sorry. Got the wrong one in.
So that gives you another half level increase.
Yeah. Now I'm level 2. I have 1 expert.
You have 1 expert, and you now get to add an ability to your hand. So these are the abilities. You get them as you level up. You get to search 2, which means you can either take that first aid card off the discard pile or draw 2 from the deck and keep 1.
That first aid card, it looks pretty good. I can remove 1 wound from one of my units, or when using first aid tent card, resolve its effect again. The same target 3 times. This looks familiar also, like in the video games. It's so cool. Ooh, I'm sure that there are a lot of good ones, but that first aid is... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just take it. I'm just like, oh, but I got a better one! Rolling around. Alright, I'm gonna take this one.
Okay, goes straight into your hand, and water magic is discarded. This one is from the Tower expansion. The water magic combos with water spells.
Yeah.
But as for what you picked, that remains a mystery. And so now you pick up the treasure chest. So
Yay.
visited location, the black cube goes on it, and you roll a treasure die.
So I can re-roll as part of events this time. So I can either get artifact.
Yep. So you would search to an artifact.
I think I like the look of Torso of Legion.
Yeah. And the artifacts are pretty cool. The other things you
Yes.
can get off this die, you can get more experience. You can get double roll on the
Resources.
resource die.
Yeah, I
silver
was like
roll.
looking at experience would be nice, but Torso of a Legion would be nice to reduce the cost of recruitment. So I'm going to take that.
Okay. And refill the discard pile because there always does need to be
Thank
one
you.
there.
Ribcage. Again, this looks familiar. That is my first movement. So I have 2 movement pieces still. So I want to flip 1 to move here, which I just like draw around. And then the other one, now this is not the best movement, so I could rotate in different way, but so this is not to do. So I'm gonna refill 1 as my other action. Spend 1 movement action to reveal another one. Now I can rotate whatever I want, and there's some safe one here. I'm gonna put it this way because I like the thought of having 1 freebies. There's no enemy to fight here. And this is just Sanctuary. It doesn't really do anything, but at least I can connect that eventually here.
It's a good one to have on your way back home when
That's
you
right.
might want to get in there holding a grail.
That's actually true. Yeah, that's give me safe passage. All right.
Okay. And just to point out that because this is not an obelisk, we know that these 3 are holding obelisks, which of course we need to visit 2 before we can capture the grail.
Yeah.
All right, it goes to my turn. I'm not going to discard any cards. I will draw up to 4. And my first action will be to move over here to the treasure. So very similar to you. Now I'm going to go into battle against another level 1 enemy.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Evil Eye. So this is a ranged enemy. So I will put it here. And this initiative is 6. So you're gonna start first with your centaurs.
Yes.
So
Which is good because getting up right next
1, 2,
to...
3. 1, 2. Maybe I should go there because yeah, I'll do that. Sorry.
So I can still get up.
with the dwarf, but it'll attack first. Make your life a little bit easier. But you can always use spell.
That's true, and that's what I may need to do at this point because I can't get up next to Evil Eyes. I would love to do that. So for my Centaur's activation, I am going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast the Magic Arrow spell. This is the basic spell. Everyone starts with at least one of these. It just does wounds to the enemy. And I can bolster this spell with power. So this, by playing a power onto it, it will give me 1 power is 2 wounds. Unfortunately, I don't have a way of getting a 3rd wound out there, and I would need 3 to hit the Evil Eyes.
Yeah.
But that's all right. I will do that. So that will be 2 wounds.
Now this is outside the defense perimeter, so I've just spell.
Yes, that one's straight wounds.
Okay.
So there we go. I'm not allowed to play another spell in this
Around the combat.
particular round of combat, but I could pick a spell back up using the Helm of the Alabaster Unicorn. Very cool. I do like
It is so
the
cool.
whimsical side of this. So this allows me to return a spell from my discard pile to my hand.
Very
Just
good.
get it back quickly. I can also cast a spell from the top of the main discard pile and remove it, but slowing the Evil Eyes down is not going to help.
No.
All right, that's the 8. Next is the Elves with 7. So hopefully they can finish off the Evil Eyes first. It's a 3. So
Yeah. What's the special?
it's end to end. So
Yeah. Ignore the combat penalty against adjacent unit. Okay, that's it.
And this one is if the target is not adjacent on a -1 or 0, attack this target again. That's pretty handy, but I'm pretty sure I automatically win this.
So 0 plus
3, 1 defense, so that even if I got a -1, that
that's
would have
true.
killed the Evil Eyes.
All right. Very good battle.
Cool.
Right, discard it.
You really got unlucky in that first battle.
Yeah, no. No, I did not use any spells. You use spells and all. Let that be a lesson for me.
Alright, so I now get an ability because I level up. So I've got offense or leadership, just to see what we've got there. Like the idea of offense. I'm going to add that to my hand. Leadership helps with morale, which we haven't seen yet. And then I will take this treasure chest, drop the black cube on it. There we go. I get another step of level, and I think I am going to take that.
Yeah.
Alright. Second movement will be to go here. Third movement, so I'm not going to explore this one because everything in there is too strong and scary for me. What I'm going to do is explore one of my starter tiles here. So I look through these. We were each dealt 2 of these at the start of the game. What I want here, I'm going to put this like this because there's a level 3 enemy there that I'm a bit scared to go and face for now. But I've got a level 2 here, so if I can snake my way over, I think that's going to work well for me. I don't have enough to do any population or building actions, so I'm just skipping those. Nobody's won the game yet.
No.
So we go on to round 3.
It's income round.
Yes, so first thing there's a timed event in this scenario, and we each get an extra movement point for this round. So, once off thing here, just gives us an extra movement point.
Great.
Okay, now it is an income round, so we gain our income. I think we've got the same, 10 money, 2 rocks, and no valuables.
Yeah, no valuables.
Yep.
Oh, why is it still 0? Okay.
Yes, we need to go and find it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we do an event. So this is from the Fortress expansion. This gives us some engine building flexibility, generally speaking. So prison. Draw 2 neutral units from any deck except Azure. You can buy one of them or discard it to gain 3. So this is where you'll have seen on these neutral units, they can be recruited. They can have effects on the map. This is one way to do that. So each of us may draw 2 neutral units, buy one of them, and pass the remaining card to the next player. So it's going to be in turn order. That means you get to go first, and whichever one you don't choose, I may get to choose it. So the silver units, well, we actually don't have the dwellings on our boards to recruit silver units at this moment. I think we could afford them, but I think bronze is all we can house. So I'll give you 2 bronze units. You may either recruit one or discard it for $3.
Pick the marksman, whether I want to recruit or not. I do want to recruit for 7. Looking at this, I forgot to get this one, either 6 money or 3 building material. So technically I do have a bit of money. I'll get money this time because I think I have enough buildings material to build the citadel, which is my plan all along. And I do need to upgrade this as well for 10. So technically I need 19, so I'm gonna just discard it to get 3 money.
Okay. I've got wraiths and peasants, and as fun as the wraiths are, because they can heal themselves, I'm going to get the peasants. They're probably the worst of the combat units, if I could get 7 change. You're
actually correct.
But they go farming, so
yeah.
I can just keep that off to the side and treat them essentially as 3 money income.
Oh, that's awesome.
So eventually, if I really go into a big battle and I need my peasants to use those pitchforks, I might do so.
All right.
Very good. Now it is your movement.
Okay, I have 4, so do you. Let me start by building the citadel, which is 9 money, 4 building material, and 1 valuable. And then I want to upgrade these. Yay! So these 2 is going to cost me 10. So these 2 are used, and I can't recruit anything else because I haven't got the other recruitment place yet.
Yep, the second level dwelling.
Yeah.
It's got a different name for each of ours. Mine is the Spring Upon Arches.
Oh, nice. I did not want to discard. I'm just going to keep this one. But I do want to play this one. Torso of Legion. I forgot to play that. So with this one, when I upgrade this one, I will get a 6 discount. Sorry, everyone. So I'll just take 6 back.
Okay.
And that's discarded. Can't do any spells. So I think I'm ready to go adventuring here.
And while you're doing that, I really don't have enough to afford very much here, so
No.
I'm not going to
Do anything?
do anything.
You're right. So I'm gonna spend 1 movement to go here. Just get one of these valuables.
Yep, so this
There's
is
no-
unguarded visitable locations, so
thank
mark
you.
that with a black cube.
I'm gonna use the second movement action to reveal a tile from my hand. I'm gonna place it here, like so. And then I'm gonna spend 1 movement to move into this. Now this is stable, I think it's called.
Yep,
And I just 3 movement to the next one.
that's right.
And I'm gonna go there. This is level 2, ding ding ding. And then once I defeat the monster in level 2, I get to search for artifacts.
Yes, so at level 2, now we're up to, it'll be 2 bronze enemies that you'll be facing. 1 and 2, but you still need to declare first.
Yep, these Magogs will go at the back, and the Cerebri and Familiars will go like that.
Alright, we have boars and troglodytes. These sound almost as bad as peasants. They are
Yay.
not ranged, they are 6 initiatives, so they're going to play last. So this is very much sit back in the corners. Now I do have this one ignores paralysis effects, which no one has at the moment.
Just like you make it so hard for me. Alright, fine. Spells first. I'm going to play this Fire Magic, which is going to add 1 power for spells from School of Fire Magic.
Yeah, so that one is an ability, and it has a permanent effect. So this one comes with one of the expansions. A card with a permanent effect, you may have 1 in play at any given time.
Yeah.
But it will stay there until you play another.
So now I'm going to play Magic Arrow. So Magic Arrow is also in the class part of Magic, Fire Magic. So that affects it. So this is now the activation of my Cerebri. Thank you. So with the Magic Arrow. So Magic Arrow has got the power of 1. Or I can do the second one when casting. You can discard this card, then gain +3. I'm gonna just use the top one first with the power of 1. And that's 2 damage.
Okay. Which one are you attacking?
The boars. Just not enough to damage it if I just do this one, but I thought I'm gonna do something else. So I'm gonna actually use my knowledge to take this. So play this card after casting a spell. Instead of discarding the spell card, take it back into my hand. Right, discard it. Now I'm gonna attack 1, 2, 3 with Cerebri and roll the battle die, which see +1.
Okay.
So 4 total, no defense, and it's dead.
Yes.
No time to retaliate. Next is Familiar. I'm gonna go and attack. Obviously there's only 1. And let's do this. Ah,
So 2, 1 defense, 1 hit.
retaliate.
Retaliates with 2. Do you want to play any defense?
No.
Okay.
Yay.
2 minus 1, 1 defense, nothing happens.
Yes.
Magogs are next.
Yep. So it's the range unit from back to back. It's 0. So 2
versus 1
is 1.
is 1. So that is 1 hit, but there is no retaliation.
Correct.
And now the troglodytes get an activation. It's 2
Attack?
attack. Again, your chance to play defense.
No.
Okay, 2 becomes 3 with 1 defense. So the familiars are
Not lucky with this battle.
The familiars are your weakest ones.
Yeah.
But they get to retaliate now.
Okay, all right, let's do this. 2 attack. 1
One
attack.
versus one, nothing happened. So that's the end of the first combat round. Now, when you're playing against neutral units except an Azure unit, that would be the end unless you choose to spend another
Yeah, I'm
movement
gonna
point.
choose another movement
Spend
point.
another movement point. That's all right. All of your units get the chance to swipe at the troglodytes first. So we take all these cubes off. You can play another spell again now. You'll be fine.
Yeah, right. All right, my Cerebrate, I'm gonna just put it there as formality. 1, 2, 3. It'll kill it. Even if I roll -1 this time. +1, 4.
4 to 1.
Killed it.
There we go. So you win the battle. You now...
With Tears of Blood. Tears of Blood.
So that was a 2 versus 2 battle, so you get half a level. And you can move on to visiting this, looting this skeletons. There's a skeleton on the ground. You can search 2 for artifacts.
So I need to get the activation marker first.
Yes.
And let's see. So right now it's the ribcage. Select 1 spell card from your discard pile, put it back into your hand, then shuffle your discard pile back. I'm gonna just take a chance to do this. The artifact. So we have. Oh, this is actually not meant to be shown, right? But I'm gonna show you. Dragon Scale of Armor. It is good. This is +2 attack and +2 defense. Or discard cards to gain something else. So I'm gonna get Dragon Scale of Armor, discarding Sword of Judgment. Oh dear, dear. I'm gonna have 1 more movement, which I'm gonna use to move here and just gain 1 valuable. That's it. And put the black cube there.
Yes, you've been chasing windmills.
Yeah, this is revisitable, so no mark there.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, my turn. I'm not going to discard anything. I'm going to draw 1. Some handy stuff there. Do I have enough to face a level 3?
Where are you right now?
That's
there.
the interesting question.
Oh yeah. So you're all pretty lucky. You'll be fine.
So I'm going to move 1 into here. I am lucky in that I've got a free artifact here, undefended artifact.
Do you want that one or do you want?
Cards. It's going to be useful later. I'm going to
Yeah.
grab 1 from the
From 2?
From the 2.
Okay. So all cards gained for these ones go to your hand directly. So that's a good thing. You get it straight away.
All right. I like the look of this because I have no valuables income. This is effectively valuables income. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you got the farmer, the feeble farmer. Sorry,
Yes, the
peasant.
peasant. Now my second movement, what I want to do is go over to this location here. Now, this is a War Machine factory. This comes with the Ramparts expansion, and it allows me to buy a card from the War Machine deck.
That's so cool.
So there's 2 prices on each of these, the Trading Post price and the War Machine factory price. So Ballista, I can shoot at the slowest enemy. First Aid Tent, I can do a little bit of healing. Ammo Cart can help my ranged guys on the back line. I like the look of Ammo Cart.
That looks really cool.
I'm very ranged focused.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pay 5 for
I do
the
like
Ammo Cart.
I do like my ranged units.
Yeah, 1 change, please.
In my video game as well. That's just cool, shooting from the back, always great to have range attacks.
Now I'm going to go out here with my 3rd movement point.
That's cool. That's a cool place. There's no monster there.
Yep. So just another free resource. I'm going to take a valuable, please.
Yep. Valuable is quite valuable.
Indeed, it's scarce for me.
Yeah.
And there's a valuable mine over here. And I'm going to start making my way towards it. It's defended by a 3, but I think I'm well placed.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Fight against one. So there we go. We lose our bonus movement points now.
Yep.
So those go back. And just to finish my turn, because I have more cards than my hand limit, I'm going to play that ever-pouring vial of mercury that I just gained to give me another valuable. So I'll just add that to my pool. It's the end of round 3. Nobody's won.
Yes.
we move on to round 4. So the swift weasel is complete, and the new astrologers proclaim this is the week of dead silence.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
Well, hello, silence.
Glad we could show such exciting things happening for you on this video.
Yay.
All right, it is your turn.
Yeah. All right. I'm right here. I wanna. This is like level 3. I think I need to level up, or I need to upgrade stuff first, I believe. I have 2 cards in hand, so I'm just gonna draw 2. I get 4. I'm still a 4. Yes, I'm still 4. Just a little bit loose. Then the next upgrade, I'm gonna upgrade my familiar again by paying 3 from few to pack.
So that will be your population action,
yep.
Or part of it, if you've got other things to do.
No, that's it, man. I can't really upgrade or recruit anyone else. I'm gonna move 1. So no, I'm gonna spend 1 to refill my other ones. So here it is. I'm gonna use the second one to move here to gain morale. So this is the first time somebody gains morale. So I have neutral morale. So from neutral to positive is this one. This is the upgraded version. Otherwise you get the cardboard here, which is neutral negative. Now I've actually painted the other one to represent the negative morale. So this is just a basic black spray paint before you actually paint it with other colors, but that will do for now. Yep. So that's my morale. Now this is
so
good.
You can spend a morale to re-roll a die, or draw a card, or cycle your deck. Yes, that is what I need at least. I think I'm gonna get ready to fight this level 3. I'm just a little bit like, I'm not ready. So, all right, that's first, and then second one is go here. So this is my last one. So there's a chance that I'm not gonna defeat it, and then that's it, dead. Okay. I mean, not dead. So level 2. Yes. So again, you place your units out there first, then you'll face 2 bronzes. So Magogs will be at the back again, and then the Cerebri and the Familiars will be at the... I feel lucky this time. Surely I have the good luck now. Okay. Well, look, I've got some matching Magogs and some halflings. They've got little slings there. So these are both ranged, so they're going to split themselves here back at the end. Yeah. They're both 6s, so you're going to... all of your units will go first. Yep. Okay. The Cerebri will move to here. 1, 2, 3. Right. And I will play my dragon scale armor. So as part of my attack. Okay, which means your attack is a 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. So I will choose this as attack. Okay, 5 it is. Magogs have 0 defense and 4 health, so they are done. Yep, discard it. Yay! This year, see, it's better now. I have my faith on myself. Yep. Familiars. Familiars will start with the magic arrow. Okay. With the fire magic, that's add 1, so that is 2. And then I will roll. Well, sorry, let's resolve this one first. So the fire magic adds 1. So of the book, that means it's 2 damage already. Thank you. 2. And then I will attack with 3. Move. Yeah, thank you. I'll attack with 3. Plus 1. 3 for no defense. Yay! See, now you're just beating up on weaker armies. No. You need to start fighting stronger armies. And I gain experience to 3. Now my hand limit is 5. And what else happened is I get to draw my ability. Yes, so another search 2 for an ability. Yep. Well, yeah, I haven't used my morale yet. Let me just have a look at this. This is my options. I can deal 1 damage to enemy unit within the lowest attack, or for every dwelling you have to draw 1 corresponding unit card you can recruit. Oh, you know what? I like diplomacy, so I'm going to take this. I played this before, and that's probably is useful at time of desperate needs. So now I'm level 3. More cards in hand. Yeah. More ability cards. It's all about leveling up. Yeah. So
I have 0 movement. That was lucky that I finished in 1 round.
Yep. And now you're, where are you?
I'm
What
right
do you
there.
do? So you get to roll two treasure
choose
dice
one.
and choose one.
Let's put the thing there first.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So out of these 2, wow.
Experience or experience?
That's actually what I need. So I'm gaining half experience.
Very good. I don't have enough to pay for any population actions, and I don't
Have enough to
really
build.
have enough to build either. So we're going to go attacking. I'm just going to go straight into attacking a level 3. This is our first level 3 combat. So my first movement point is to wander in there. Level 3 on the table is a bronze and a silver. And I'm going into attack with either 3 or 4 bronzes. I don't really want to put my peasants in, so they're not ranged. So I'm going to try with 3. So dwarves, centaurs, and elves. Remember, dwarves, if it's targeted by a spell or specialty, so that doesn't apply here. And the elves, if they are targeting non-adjacent units, on a -1 or a 0, attack them again.
There you go.
We have harpies. Oh, I don't like harpies.
Yeah. Sorry.
What do they do again?
So harpies ignore retaliation attack, and the unit can return to the space from which it moved to attack.
Yep. So they are not a ranged unit, and then the vampires, they're
sorry.
flying as well. So ignore retaliation attack, then remove 2 health from that unit.
Yeah.
So it's going to ignore retaliation and heal. Wow, I hate those.
Sorry, Taryn.
It is the stronger one though. That is the silver.
That is the silver one. Yeah. Okay. So 8. So you go first. Attacker goes first.
Okay, centaurs first. So my ammo cart means that my shooting units ignore combat penalties and gain some extra movement.
Let me just put it here. Make it slightly harder for you.
I'm going to activate my centaurs first.
I keep moving this.
Activate my centaurs first, and I'm going to use the magic arrow.
Yep.
I do not have any power I can add to it, so it's just going to do 1 wound to the harpies.
Yep.
Then I'm going to advance upon the harpies. 1, 2, 3. Don't want to roll nothing, so I'm going to play an offense, which is +1 attack, then draw 1 card. I can actually make it +2. Will I use my expert? No, I won't. I'll draw 1. That will give me 4 attack. -1 is 3 attack. That's enough to kill the harpies, which have no defense.
No!
They're not your harpies.
I know, but
They're
still.
the game's harpies.
I should be happy for you. Yay!
Exactly. All right, so that was my 8. Now it's your vampires.
1, 2, 3. And
so before you attack, I'm going to play...
ignore enemy's retaliation.
All right, I'm going to use a expert defense. So I'm going to be +2 defense.
Yeah. +1.
3 + 1 is 4. I have 2 defense, so that's 2 wounds.
Cool.
Good thing I played it.
Yes, otherwise, whew.
Okay, you will ignore my retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go to my elves. So my elves are attack 3 at the moment. I'm going to play archery. This is an effect that's going to be, it's going to apply during this combat round. So my ranged units are +1 attack. So now it's an attack 4. And I will also play the Armor of Wonder, draw 1 card, and +1 attack. So it's a 5 attack. 5 - 1 is 4. Vampires have no defense, so that is 4 wounds to the vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And I will point out that because of my ammo cart effect, I get to ignore the combat penalty I would normally have had there. All right, so that's the elves done. Now I could move the elves
Closer.
but
it doesn't matter.
They're kind of good chilling
yeah,
out at the back.
Doesn't have the penalty at the back anyway.
Okay, and then it's the dwarves. They do not have enough range to get there.
1, 2,
And I
3.
don't
Yep.
have anything useful in hand, so
1, 2, 3. Yep.
1, 2, 3. I don't think that really matters. End of the combat round.
You're gonna spend more.
I will. We'll go to the second one. The centaurs attack first, and they should be able to finish the vampires off. They are 3 attack, so I can finish them off before they get that chance to
That's true, to heal.
So
Yep.
3 becomes 3. Vampires are defeated.
Well done.
So it often does take that extra combat round, but
Correct.
I managed to keep them all alive, and that's, I think, important. So I used a lot of cards though.
Yeah.
Righto, so I'm a level 2 and I defeated a level 3, so I get 2 levels. That's very cool, and I get an artifact for that. What is artillery?
That is very cool.
No, I'm going to get one from here. Not bad, that's better. I'm going to take that one.
Yep.
Now I resolve this. This is a valuables line, so I
Nice.
get to flag this location. I get 1 valuables immediately, and I now generate some more. So I may have overcorrected on valuables, I think, but that's all right. So that was my first 2 movement actions. My third one, I'm going to explore the other tile from my hand, and looking at what's here, I can get another free artifact if I pop this here.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And then
I'm
you
just
don't
going to
have
run my
to.
way through
don't
because
have
they're
to
going to be quick
fight.
combat. So there we go. I still don't have enough to buy anything, so I won't take any town actions.
Next round.
Next round.
Income. My favorite type of round.
10, 2, and 1, please.
So this is part of the expansions, and I just put the 20 money there.
Yep.
And I get 10, 2 building material, 0, still 0 valuables, but I get this. I can get 6 or 3. I think this one I want to get 3 building material. I think I need that right now.
Now we do an event. So here we go. We've got the Market of Time. Each player chooses one option. You may discard as many cards as you want, then draw up to your hand limit +2, and then remove, so that's trashing, any number of abilities or spells.
Oh,
And for every 2 cards you remove in that way, you can do a search 2 of the artifact deck. So it's a way of thinning out the weaker things.
I don't know about that. I kind of like my magic. I haven't actually received any magic cards from the previous rounds.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But at the very least, you can draw up to your hand limit +2, and then at the start of your turn, you'll discard down to your hand limit.
All right, I will discard 1. Just 1. But I don't have any more. So I'm gonna have to change my discard card into a draw deck.
Yep.
And then draw up to my hand limit.
I'll
which
do the
is
same while
5,
you're going.
yes,
So
+2, so I've got 7. So do you, right? You have 7 now.
I somehow got my peasants in my discard pile. I should have another 3.
Oh yeah, that's good.
$3.
You take. Put it there. Thank you. All right. So do you? So it's my turn now.
So you're not going to use the rest of the ability?
No. I kind of like I don't have a lot of I haven't gained any more spells, so I'm gonna kind of keep my spell.
Yeah, I'm also going to hang on to mine for now. Plus, I didn't draw very many artifacts, and I do like the ones I have.
Yeah.
All right, so you will go to your turn. You do need to at least discard down below your hand limit now.
That's all right. I'm gonna discard this. Let me quickly reset this because I do want to build. I want to build my Gate of Abyss, so it cost me 9. And 6 building material. 3, 4, 5, 6, just enough. And 3 of valuables. Very expensive, but this is a way for me to recruit my silver units, minions, sorry. So the 3 would be, let's quickly have a look, would be demons or pit lords, so it's just the 2. The rest is the gold one, and it costs 6 or 8. Now I have 6 for this one. The demon will give me 3 attack, 2 defense, 4. The Pit Lord is more interesting because it's more powerful, not so much defense, but 6 here. So I'm gonna recruit the Pit Lord for 8. So 6, 7, 8. I'm not gonna upgrade it because I can't afford it. So that's to recruit as well. Now I have 4 units. I can go here now. First one, I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna combat level 3. Please, this is the first time I combat level 3. I'm level 3.5 at the moment. So let's get ready.
Okay, so you place, so again, level 3, this is a silver and a bronze. So what we've got this time, the halberdiers, those are basic attacking units, very low in initiative, pretty weak. And then the Medusas, these are ranged units. Ignore combat penalty against adjacent. After attacking the target there is paralyzed.
Right, I start with my Cerberus. Good old 3-headed dogs. Using the magic arrow again. With my permanent fire magic, +1.
2 damage to the Medusas.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
How do you know it's Medusa?
Because that's the one I would attack.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to use this one for the third one. So now it has only 1 health.
Yep.
Kind of like a little bit scared for this one.
You should be right. The Medusas will activate after all of yours are done.
I know. And then this goes 1, 2. Well, it can't reach that, so I'm going to just go here.
Yep.
It ignores retaliation and it will attack.
3 minus 1 is 2. Halberdiers have no defense, so 2 wounds.
And no retaliation.
So ignores retaliation.
And the second effect deals 1 to another enemy, but there's no another enemy adjacent to Halberdier.
It's the second head having a little chomp on the side.
It's true. All right, so that's number 8. Next one is number 7.
The familiars.
Familiars again, so 1, 2. And then trying to attack Medusa.
Yep, so 3. 3 stays 3, 1 defense, 1,
Yes!
2 wounds, so Medusas are done.
Yeah.
Very well done. Got a silver out of the way quickly.
Yeah, so the next is, so that doesn't have a chance to do it. The next is one of these 2. I used the Magogs first to attack, so...
Makes sense, they're the only ones that can hit from there.
So when it attack target that is not adjacent, they also deal 1 to unit adjacent, which again does not apply for this one. So I'll attack, straight attack.
2.
Oh, sorry.
So a -1, that isn't enough.
Right, now Pit Lords. I'm just going to quickly 1, 2, 3. It can't reach it, but it can use a spell. Sorry, just a special thing, just that one. So basically discard cards. We discard all my cards in hand. I really don't want to discard it, but this will end the battle. So I discard 2 cards to select space. All units in this space deal 1 damage, and that will get rid of. Goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye. This is my specialty card, by the way. I won once again against a stronger enemy, and now I release this.
It's the same enemy.
Sorry, yeah, same enemy. So I'll resolve this one first. Just put this. This is a mine. This is the first one that I have. So increase 1 income for the valuable.
Yep, and you're the first to flag it, so you get 1 immediately.
That's correct. Right, and then I increase my level, so I'm 3.5, so I just increase 1.
Yes.
And I gain my special card, level 4. So this next one, which is the Inferno that you've seen before, but more powerful.
Yes, that goes into your hand.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Okay. Now, while you've been doing that, I have been doing town actions.
Yep.
So I'm going to do my mage.
I'll do
build my mage guild, which costs these.
Ooh, I'll do my rest of the movement after you.
Yep. So
Just like chuck your mage guild everywhere.
So even though I'm a hero of might, I've fallen into magic. So I get to search 2 on spells twice.
You don't want slow?
So I'm gonna pick that.
Yep.
And I'm also going to, as my population action, sorry, I flipped the wrong one. It's my population action. I'm going to spend 10 to bring my second hero
Nice.
into play. So my secondary hero is in my town, gets 2 movement points, and we'll see how that works when it comes to my turn. So I'm going to pick my spells while you proceed.
Yeah, that sounds very efficient, Terran. So I'm gonna go. I have 2 more movements. So this is free, but there's no point for me to go there. But there is a point for me to go here. It's just once off. I'm gonna mark this and then gain 1 valuable. I have 1 movement. I'm gonna go back here. There's no other things I can explore here. So I'm just go back here, and that's my turn. That's the end of my turn. And I've done my building. I have 1 money. So it's your turn, Terran.
All right, there we go. So now my hand is way too big. I need to discard all the way down.
Wow,
to
I have 1.
5. I'm not going to attack anything this round. So now I have a secondary hero who can go and do things. Has 2 movement points. So I'm going to start by moving my secondary hero. First one is just going to head out here, and the second one is going to open up and have a look at this tile. So this doesn't have an obelisk on it. It's got,
That looks cool, Terran.
I like the look of that. There's some morale and there's a mine.
And free movement as well with the horse. And the 5
Okay,
income. It's got to be cool.
Okay. So that's my secondary hero. That's the hero of magic who's on the back of my thing. Can get into combats. Can't use cards from my hand. This hand belongs to my main hero. But can go and do some stuff for me.
Yep.
So that's all good. Now I'm going to use this one. We're going to go out here and get some artifacts. So this is a level 2. That means it's a quick combat. I just they run away. So please give me 2. What is
do you want
that?
this one?
Tunic of the Cyclops.
Or do you want on top of the deck?
This one's kind of good for magic, so I'm going to hang on to that.
So
Again, I've completely switched to magic. I don't know why.
so you can put your black cube,
Black cube goes
a
on
black
there.
cube, sorry, in there. That's 1 movement.
Yes. Second movement, I'm going to head over here. This just gives me 3 money.
Yeah. And the third one,
And the third one,
you can't go to the center.
I'm going to head up here.
Okay.
I like what's going on up there. So
Right.
simple little turn for me.
Yeah.
Simple little round.
No battle, nothing. Great.
All right.
You already too powerful.
I'll replenish all of these, and we go to round 6. So this is an Astrologer's Proclaim round. It is the week of profuse growth. Until the next Astrologer's round, your hand limit is increased by 1.
Yay! I like the sounds of that. Okay,
So
let me draw
yours
2.
now. Yours is still
5.
5, so
1,
it's become
2,
6.
3, 4, 5. Yep.
And mine is also 6 at the moment, which is what I'm holding.
5 becomes 6. I need 6, God.
I think the number's meant to decrease.
Yeah, okay. All right.
All right, you'll go.
All right. I'm going to head towards the middle still, so let me reset this. First, flip the first one to move here. It's going to be really quick. Second one. Well, this is going to be pretty bad. If I'm going to go there and flip the third one.
So that would be a quick combat.
Oh yeah, that's actually correct. I don't even need the fight. Whoop!
So this is a settlement.
Mhm.
This gives you an income of your choice.
Correct.
You basically move up 1 step on one of the incomes and immediately gain that income. You also have the option instead to reinforce a bronze or silver unit for half of the normal reinforcement cost.
Looks like everyone's is reinforced.
I think your pit lords.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Pit lords
yeah,
are.
pit lords. So it's 15.
Yeah, a little short on money for that anyway.
I know. So a little short. I have 1. So I'm just gonna get it. I'm gonna make it an income. Let's make it an income of money. It's gonna indicate that is money income.
Mhm.
So now I'm increasing by 5.
And you gain an immediate 5 as
Thank
being the
you.
first one to flag it.
Money! Cool. That is that's my 3 movements. Nice and quick as well.
Okay. I'm going to use my first one to send my secondary hero out here. That's
Very
going
good.
to give me positive morale and an extra movement point. So there we go, positive morale.
Now I want my second hero.
Now my extra movement point, you got silver units though, that's also pretty good. Second one is going to be to reveal this.
That's the first obelisk reveal.
Yep. And this is actually, it's not under any threats, so I can do stuff there.
Yep, yep.
I can get there pretty quickly.
None of them under any threat.
Excellent. So I will, but I'll use my second movement point to go into here. That gives me another positive morale. So
yep, and then you can move for free to here after that. So look.
I could. I have other things in mind.
Okay, or you can do resource exchange. That's all I can do, or come back, or whatever.
All right, I'm going to use, before I step into there, I'll use my morale to draw a card, because I might like the one I get more. I do like that card. There's my ever-pouring vial of mercury, so I'll get another valuable.
Nice.
And then my bonus movement point, I'm going to come down here to the trading house. So the trading house is going to let me do trades as shown in this table here. They're not terribly good trades, to be honest. You get a really bad rate. This is very much a pawnbroker's trade house.
But actually, it's better than cash converters. Well, cash converters in Australia, where you can sell stuff and get money. But I think this is still better. Like the valuables, if you're selling valuables, you can gain 3 money or 2 building material, for example.
Yes, and I'm ever so slightly short of what I need, but I want to start trading for some building resources in particular. I'm a little bit weak
it's always
on building resources.
Always short.
It is if I'm selling
What are you doing?
I'm going to sell 1 of these. I'm going to get 2
1 to 2.
stones.
Yeah. There you go.
So that brings me up to the 6 stones.
Anything else you want to trade?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So that's my secondary out of the way. My main hero is going to go over here. We're going to have a 3-on-3 battle over this money mine.
Yep. Head over the neutral army first, and I can have a look.
All right, so we'll do the typical setup: dwarves, centaurs, and elves.
You're facing mummies and zombies.
Okay, what nasty things do they do?
Ignore the result of on the attack die. Whenever this unit is attacked, set your opponent's attack die to -1. And zombies, if the attacker resolves 0 or a +1 on an attack die, gain +1 defense.
I'm going to need these extra movement points, I feel.
probably.
And our initiatives are 5, 3, 5, 8, and 7. So all of mine get to go before the enemy ones.
Nice.
So to begin, I'm just going to ride into battle as a centaur. 1, 2, into here, and attack. So that is 3. We ignore this, right? We set it to -1.
Yeah.
Yep, so this automatically becomes -1. That means it's 2 with 1 defense.
So 1.
1 damage.
And now it's retaliating.
Yes, so that is 3.
Do you want to play anything first?
I'm going to play an expert defense.
This one? So how many crowns do you have total now?
I have 1 crown total, so this will be
Okay.
my crown for the round. It's going to be +2 defense.
Yep. 0. So
Let's
3
3 minus 2,
is
1.
1. Yeah.
Not too
Probably
bad.
good to use it.
I think so. Elves are next, and I'm going to play the archery card, non-expert. So during this combat round, ranged units gain +1 attack for a non-adjacent. So this will be a 4 attack, becomes 3 with 1 defense, so 2 more wounds. Still 1 to go, unfortunately. Next is the dwarves.
Mummies has got 5 as well, by the way.
Yep, so the dwarves will go first. My centaurs might be in a bit of strife, actually. I might need to...
Come closer and defend. Maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's not enough to reach the mummies.
Yeah, what I will do, I'll use my spell. So the dwarves are going to play the weakness spell over here with the Tunic of the Cyclops King. That makes it 2 power. So that's going to reduce this attack by 3. Then the dwarves are going to, this is now relatively safe, so the dwarves are going to go over and fight the zombies. And the, so this is 3. Stays 3.
So if the attacker resolve a 0, which is you are, or +1, gain +1 defense. So defense is 1.
Yep, so 2 wounds. And retaliation.
0.
Okay, so 2 with 1 wound.
Yeah.
That's all of mine resolved. These spells, I'll grab them shortly.
Activating the mummy to attack.
Yep, so this has an attack effect to ignore the attack die.
Correct.
So we don't roll that, it's simply a 3, but it's reduced to 0 because of weakness. So no wounds. Now I can retaliate.
Yep.
So 3, this is set to -1, so it becomes 2, and that's enough to do the final wound.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
And now the zombies. 0.
So 2
Gets
becomes 1, so I do a second. See, now it's the Spice Girls song.
2 become 1.
2 becomes 1, and I can... oops,
-1.
sorry. What was this?
Sorry.
Retaliate is -1, so 2, no damage, 2, sorry, no defense, 2 damage. That's enough. So I've got them both beaten.
Well done.
Excellent. Didn't take me 2 rounds. I'm
Ooh.
pleased with that. So I gain a half level. I
Well
now
done,
get
Tara.
my level 4 sharpshooters
Hand.
come into my hand. I'm going to play the Helm of the Alabaster Unicorn to return weakness back to my hand, because I quite like that spell that protects me when I go in and attack things. And I can visit, this is a mine, so I can flag this mine, increase my money income, and get 5
Very good.
right away. And I'll retrieve my units. So that is my first movement point.
Very good.
Yes, I'm up here. So my second movement point, I could go and I could buy a spell. I've got a couple spells though.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start making my way closer towards the middle. So my second one is going to be to go here, and my third one will be to reveal this.
Whoa. Oh, that's the obelisk.
Yes, there's an obelisk there, and there's a spell at the magic shrine.
Oh,
So
nice. The
that's
cheapest
my-
spell.
Yes, so that's my 3 movement points, and that's my round. So we flip
Everything.
these back.
Hey!
On to round 7. So we're getting towards the pointy end here.
Reset.
Reset and income. So I've now got 18 money income. So you see it really does start to stack up,
Yeah.
but
Mine-
still only 2 rocks and a crystal.
1 valuable. So while I got 15 plus, I'm gonna take my city hall as money, so that's 21, and I have 2 building material and 1 valuable, so 21 and 1, 2 and 1.
Okay, and then the event for this round, Messenger with Supplies. Each player draws the top 2 cards from the artifact deck, and then either buys one of the cards for 3, 5, or 7, or puts them both on the discard pile to roll 2 resource dice and choose 1.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad either way. So, alright. So this is my options. Let's just put it here for now. Okay. So this is yours, this is mine. You can either buy one. So minor is 3, major 5, relics 7. I think I've already calculated I need all the money. So I'm gonna discard it for money. I mean for 2
Resource rolls.
resource roll. Thank you.
Yep, I am
you
going
too?
to also do that. So let's put them on the deck. So
I
we
can
roll-
see that this one is probably nice for me, but that's yours and you're not taking it and I can't take it, so
Yep, so we roll 2 grey dice and choose
yeah.
one.
Alright, let's see. I will take, it's basically the same thing if in the exchange things.
You could always spend
trading.
morale to try to get a better one as well, because those are the weaker rolls.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do that. It's probably not wise, but yeah, whatever. YOLO. So, oh, it's slightly better. Okay, fine. I'll take the 4 building material.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I got those same choices. I'm going to take the 4 building materials as well. All right, and now it is your turn.
Right, I'm gonna flip first arrow to go here. It's not really much in there. Flip the second arrow to go here. That is the trading house.
Yes.
And I'm gonna sell 2 of valuables for 6 money. See, I do need money. Kind of like, I think that's enough, but I'm gonna do this one first just to make sure. So I'm gonna upgrade. So do recruitment action to use the torso of Legion to reduce the reinforcement of recruitment by 6. So I'm gonna recruit my demons for free because it's 6. And then I'm gonna also upgrade my pit lords for 15. 3. Oh, I do have more because I sold it. Okay, fine. The 3, 4, 5, 15. And I can upgrade my demon for 8. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I'm gonna do. 2 change. 3 change. 1 back. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units all upgraded. I feel quite powerful. I can build mage guild as well because I have 4 and 2 building material and 1. In fact, I'm gonna do it. I haven't actually gained a lot of, sorry, wrong pile. I haven't gained a lot of magic in this way.
Yeah, we've very much switched. I've very much gone hero with magic, despite starting on might. But you've got that flexibility.
So did
We're not
I.
that far apart to begin the game.
Yeah, so that's my building, and I can't buy or search. Sorry, 1 build I can search twice.
Yes. For the spell deck.
Yes, so I can get the fire shield, and I know that I have the fire magic. So that's actually really good for me. I'm going to put it in hand.
Yes, I probably shouldn't have left that
No.
out there for you.
And this is twice, so I'm going to do 1 more time. So the math I'm not going to do, I'm just going to take these options. My favorite one here, but it's not a fire magic, but I'm going to take it because I like chain lightning.
While you're doing that, I will do my town actions as well.
Yep.
I've got all the costs here that I need to build my Spring Upon Archers, my silver dwelling.
This I actually wanted to, I haven't finished my recruitment as well either. Sorry, I'm just like finishing up now. So this is 3. And then this is 1. So another 3 and 1 is 4. Plus 6, I can recruit my second heroes.
Yes, so that's using the...
Sorry, recruitment action. So I need another arrow. Sorry, now I'm done this part. So I get the spell as well. Now I got the second hero. I can move 1 more. So the hero will pop up here.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do it here, but this is, I feel like it's closer.
So
1 more here, which lets me move 1 for free, which I'm gonna move here. Now I have got the second hero.
Yes.
So my second hero will just go here and refill this tile. So both are used. Ooh, finally I get the obelisk. Obelisk. This is a level 5. I'm actually level 4. I do have full things, so I should be okay.
It just becomes a question of if you go in with your secondary hero who doesn't have access to
the
spells and cards.
Yeah, I know. So I might actually do this one. All right, I think I'm done.
I will continue with my town actions. So I'm going to flip this one to recruit the Pegasi. I must say I've never heard that as the plural of Pegasus, but I like it. I'm all for it.
Yep.
And I'm not going to upgrade them or reinforce them right away, because what I want to do is then use my Mage Guild, and that lets me buy a spell for a cost of $5. So I can search 2. What is Disrupting Ray?
Yeah, Disrupting Ray is unit at the end of the combat cannot use their special ability.
I quite like that,
Okay,
actually.
just take it then.
Special abilities annoy me greatly.
Oh.
Alright, so now I can drop to my hand limit, or discard down and drop. So I'm going to discard this spell. I'll drop. Now we're going to go 1. So now I can flag this obelisk.
Nice.
I've been here to the obelisk. So there we go. That's one of the 2 obelisks that I need before I can pick up the growl. And then second movement point, I'm going to go and grab another spell. We'll search 2 for those, I think. Ooh, Inferno.
No!
I'm familiar with that.
I want Inferno.
I quite like that, actually. I'm going to do that. Then my main hero needs to go and visit that obelisk. Can I fight a level 5? That might be fun. Reckon I can? I'm level 4.
How many do you have?
Yeah, should be fine.
Should be fine.
I could bring my peasants in if I really needed to. I'm going to spend my first movement to... I'll get it, yeah. Right. We'll save up for next round. I'll get another spell. And Stone Skin was pretty good. No, I am going to go to the... I'm going to go here because I want to have a movement point left to do a second round.
Let's put a
Yes,
black
that's,
cube.
A black cube
Thank you.
there. Level 5, what am I facing?
Alright, so in level 5 you will face 2 bronze, 1 silver and 1 gold. You sure?
I'm not feeling anywhere near as good about this as I was before.
It's not that bad. I mean, gold, what could be worst? What could happen, right? You can retreat. Or you can just fight once and that's it.
It's
You
true.
sure?
If everything is going horribly wrong, I can retreat.
Mm-hmm.
All
And you
right.
have 1 more arrow.
The elves on the back. And actually, before we go in with the elves, I'm going to strengthen myself by playing this ability card. This is Sharpshooters. So when I have a pack of elves, I can discard it, and then I can search the neutral silver unit deck for the Sharpshooters. So let's find that.
There it is.
So they have to be better, right? They must be, otherwise this wouldn't work. Okay,
Sure
and that
is.
goes in my unit deck. So now I've got the Sharpshooters.
Zealots and Halflings. And then I have the Sabri and Ghost Dragon. Ghost Dragons is the gold one. The power is after the attack, roll 1 attack die. If the result is 0, the target must immediately move away 1 space. Slightly annoying.
Yeah, so it's a 1 in 3 chance of
Yeah.
preventing a retaliation, among
Yes.
other things.
And Sabri, we've seen this before with my unit, ignore retaliation attacks. Additionally, deals 1 damage to another enemy adjacent to it.
Yes.
And then we have the Halflings, which is roll 2 attack dice, resolve the higher one, ignore combat penalties. And the Zealots, which ignores the combat penalty against adjacent unit. You ready, Taryn? You ready for the battle of your life?
I am ready, and the first thing I'm going to do is play the Inferno spell. It's a spell you're very used to. I select a space, and then I roll.
That's before this activation. Yes.
Yes, it's this. Sorry, this one is casting the spell.
Yes.
So I select a space and I roll the attack die. I'm going to spend 2 extra power so that I can roll the attack die 4 times. And any time I hit a positive 1,
Or
it's going to damage everyone on an adjacent space.
you use this one as extra power.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to hit this space and hopefully roll some positive 1s.
Wait. Yay! Okay.
All right, so 2 damage to each of these 3. 1, 2, 3. So
Very good.
a little bit of a head start.
Oh yeah, that's.
But that
we
is
need
my last one for the combat round.
Yeah.
Now the Sharpshooters. So they have 3 attack. They ignore combat penalties. So I can roll anyone.
For your ammo card.
Yes, and your Ghost Dragons are going to come at me first. So we'll go with that. 3 minus 1 is 2. Ghost Dragons have 2 defense. So nothing happens.
I'm sorry, you sound very brother. Who did? I mean, you decided this might happen, and you still, let's just attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now Ghost Dragons.
Yeah. So Ghost Dragon has got the power of 5, and again, this one here. So after the attack, roll 1. Let me just quickly attack first.
Where are you?
Here you go again. After the attack, roll 1 attack die. Let's just do the first one first for attack.
I'm going to play
Defense.
an expert defense first.
All right.
To increase the dwarf's defense to 3.
Okay, ready? 5.
All right, 2 wounds.
And then after the attack, roll 1. If the result is 0, which is it is, the target must immediately move 1 away space. So it cannot retaliate. Sorry, Taryn.
Everything is going.
Against
well, not
you.
everything. I had an okay roll. Initially.
Yeah. So that's 9 and 9. The next is your 8.
My
or
8.
one of these two.
And then you've got an 8.
And then the neutral is 8.
All right. We'll go the centaurs. The centaurs have no defense. If I
It will retaliate. It has not
will retaliate, and I'm going to be in a lot of trouble here. I might make a hasty retreat.
Yeah.
This hasn't
it's
gone
really
well
hard.
to start with.
So
I'm going to retreat.
Okay.
So at any point in a combat, other than when you've just been hit, of course, you can retreat.
With the cost?
Retreating comes with no cost. It basically just costs the action point that you just spent.
This is for neutral units, different with player back
Retreats
combat.
against neutrals. So I'm going to retrieve everything.
It's probably wise move, Taryn.
Yeah. Realised that I made a dreadful mistake.
I did ask you a few times. Are you sure? Are you sure?
And I need to return to
Yeah.
the space I was just in. Yep. And then my third movement point, I'm going to head to this obelisk.
Very good. Now you have 2, means that you can pretty much go the next round.
I can go and pick up the grail, yes.
Yeah.
Done.
All right, next round.
Yes, so we move on to round 8. This is a Astrologer's Proclaim round. So let's see what's next. It is the week of the terrible plague. That doesn't sound good.
No.
All players flip one of their units from pack to few.
If possible.
Yeah, centaurs are... I can reinforce
Yep.
centaurs.
Yeah, I can just like flip familiars.
Take that plague.
Yes, take that plague. All right. I mean, familiars is a plague. I am going to discard this. Unfortunately, this is probably not the time to keep the chain lightning, so I'm going to just discard 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is my turn. So I have 2 heroes now, which is exciting. My secondary heroes I will activate first. First one I'm just going to go here. This is the magic spring. Ta-da!
So that lets you look at the top 3 cards of your discard pile and retrieve 1.
Torso of Legion. Now I can reinforce my familiar
That's true.
if I want to. I want to go second one to here. It's basically just gain 3 money. Well, I don't need that anymore. I got 2 money. All right, that's my secondary heroes. Let's just put the black cube here as well, please. So that one's done. Next is my main hero. First one, I'm going to move to here. Zoink. So this is Witch's Hut, but first I'm gonna do level 4 battle first.
Okay, so that is 2
Bronze.
We're out of bronze, so I'll shuffle those up.
Yep.
And 1 silver.
Now before starting the battle, so not in the middle of the battle, I will reinforce. Now I have the money, I will pay 3 to reinforce my familiars back up.
So if you cast a spell, you must discard another card from hand. And then we've got the Griffins back, and the Crusaders are your humans. So the Crusaders, during any attack, roll 2 attack dice and get the better. The Griffins can retaliate multiple times per round.
I'm gonna start with my number 8, which is Cerebri. And I'm gonna start with the Inferno spell. This is the 2nd level, which is 4, it says. I can discard 1 card. I'm gonna discard the Torso of Legion now. And select a space, which is this one. All units on this and the adjacent space take 1.
Okay, but you need to discard another card because of
That's
the
correct.
Familiar's ability.
Discard the fire shield. Bye-bye fire shield. Feels like I should probably keep it, but I've got other things that is more direct. Okay, so that's done.
Yep, and that's an ability, not a spell, so you still have your spell.
Thank you. I'll attack with Cerebri. And I will roll 1 die.
Okay, this is a 3 attack.
-1
3
is 2.
becomes 2, defense is 1, but familiars only
Correct.
have 2 health. So
Yeah,
done.
there's no use to use other spells. Now, additionally, deals 1 target to another enemy unit adjacent. So the Griffiths gets 1, 2. That's my number 8. Now it's the Griffins.
Griffin's turn. So Griffins, they are going to advance into here.
Very
I'm
good.
not allowed to just run away. I do have to
Yes.
generate
That's
an attack
neutral.
for these.
Neutral.
All right, and because the demons could attack me, I will attack them. So 3, oops, +0 is 3. Demons have 2, so 1 damage.
Yep. Retaliate.
Yes.
And with 3. -1 is 2.
2 with no defense is
enough.
So that was a foolhardy play by the Griffins there.
Yeah.
Probably didn't do that well.
Next one is my 7, which is the Pit Lords or the Familiars. I think I'm going to start with the Pit Lords. 3 attacks. I'm going to use my Dragon Scale Armor plus 2 attack. So that's 7 attacks. Do I even have to roll?
7 could become 6, could become 4. Yeah,
by the way,
that's
if one of the units has been removed, like this hasn't happened yet, if one of your units has been removed from the board during this combat, summon or reinforce demons, which is this one.
Right, yeah. 7 is enough to instantly kill the Crusaders.
Yeah, I just like to. Wait, there you go. I just don't want to take chances, just in case. Okay.
All right.
I feel good.
That went much better than my fight against the 5s.
This is 4 against 5, so I gain.
4 against 4, so you get half a
this
level.
is 4. Sorry, just half. Yep. Half an experience, and then that is all gone, and I return unharmed.
Yes, and you visit the Witch's Hut, so you can remove an ability card from your hands. That's taking it out of the game entirely.
Don't have anything right now.
Or you can draw the top card from the ability deck and either keep it or discard it. And that is a visitable location.
Yeah. I'll keep it.
Okay. 2 more movement points.
Ooh. For the second one, I'll move it here, but I'm not going to activate the ability, so I'll just leave it unmarked. And then for my last one, I'm just going there. Hello, Tarrant. I'm not going to attack you. I'm just going to get 3 money.
Okay. It's very frustrating. I wanted to go there, and now if I enter your space, I'm going to have to attack you, and frankly, you're stronger than me, so
Sorry,
I'm
Tarrant.
going to have to go and do something else. All right, I draw up to my hand limit, which is still 5.
Yes.
Now I'm going to use my first secondary one. I took that spell, sorry, I should have marked that. Am I going to be the one who explores this?
Yeah.
I'm going to save you a movement point. That's...
Unless if you have a plan. I mean, you still have your primary hero to go there. Now it's not going there anymore.
It's true. My primary hero could also just camp there as well and
That's
stop you
actually
from
true.
visiting the obelisk. I'm going to reveal it and try to make it hard for you.
Ooh.
There is a level 7 enemy there, so it's going to be hard for either of us, regardless of.
Oh
what
yeah, you
happens.
can choose the orientation.
Yes.
Make it easier for
So-
yourself.
I'll go there. So that's 1. And then my second one is to go in here and
second one.
get 2 money.
2 money and 1, all 1 valuable.
Yep. Now that leaves me with 7 money, which is enough to do what I want to do for population. So I'll spend all of that. I'm going to recruit my elves
Very
for
good.
4 and reinforce my centaurs. So now I have elves and sharpshooters. I've got a
that's
whole
awesome.
lot of
Yep.
ranged attack that I can play with. Then my main hero is going to go 1 down to this magic spring.
Nice.
So we've got a level 4 enemy to face there. So that should be the same that you just had, right? Two bronzes and a silver. Halflings, 2 sets of halflings.
Yeah,
That's a holding. Sorry.
One fling. It's a one fling. And then Minotaur. Okay.
Okay, so the halflings ignore combat penalties. They always get a good attack, but they're
Roll
pretty
to attack
weak.
die as well, and resolve the higher one. Minotaur, re-roll this unit's -1 outcome.
It's not too bad. It's got a lot of defense though. Right, so we got 6, 6, 7, 8, 5, 8, 9, 6.
Yeah.
So sharpshooters are going to go first.
Ignores combat penalties, so it rolls 1 die.
Yep, and I'll play the sharpshooter's ability as well to gain +1 or +2 attack because it doubles on a sharpshooter. So I've got 5, shoot at the Minotaur, ignore combat penalty for my ammo cart. 5 + 1 is 6. 6 - 2 is 4. Gone.
Nice and easy. See? You're very
Okay.
strong.
All right, next is the 8s. So centaurs, 1, 2, 3. Play the offense card. I will use the expert effect for it. So I do +2 attack. So it's a 5 attack on the centaurs. Becomes a 4 attack. No defense. The halfling is defeated.
Easy peasy, Tara.
Okay, and I draw 1 card. So can my Pegasi get in there? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Activating there. It's a 3 attack. So we'll just go straight in. This is a 3. 3 + 1 is 4.
Nice.
Halflings have no defense. There we go. They
Aw.
didn't even get to draw
Yeah.
their swords.
Very good. Well done. Dun-dun-dun. Gain experience.
Half a level for that. It's a terrible location for me to be in because this is the one that lets me look at 3 cards in my discard pile
Oh,
and pick one,
no.
which I just reshuffled. So
Oh no.
but that's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, yeah.
It was more about the experience than anything else.
Okay. And then you have how many? 2 more
2 more movement points.
movements. Yeah. Okay. So you're probably gonna be. You wanna get
To get the
mirth?
second one in there, I will.
Get mirth?
Nah, I won't get mirth.
Or okay, choose.
Search one of these.
Mm.
That one
7.
looks pretty good.
Mm.
All right, so I have visited that location. I'll just show you the one I've got because this is a capture the flag. Dimension
Yes, yes,
Door is a pretty good one.
Ooh,
Dimension
that's
Door will
so
let me.
cool.
If I play 4 power on it, I can move 3 spaces at once. But I still got to
Yep.
pick this up, and we got 2 rounds to get there.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna get extra movement next round, or it was at the round after.
We will get 1 extra
Yes.
movement next round.
And you need to spend the movement points as well to gain that. So 2 extra.
2 extra.
And just letting you know, level 7 is the last one, and that's 1 blue, which is the one that you cannot recruit, basically.
Yes. So these are strong. 7 and 3, 8 and 3.
Yeah.
5 and 2 for the fairy dragons. They must have a pretty nasty other effect. Now on the plus side, if they can't fly, you can just kind of corner them because there's only 1 thing that you're chasing. So moving to there, sorry, I should have used my 2nd movement point. My 3rd one, let's get luck on my side, or morale. So
Yeah.
go over here and get a
Morale.
morale.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to put the grail back on there.
You
All right,
had it.
end of round 8. So
Mm.
let's reset.
Yeah.
All right, so we go on to round 9. So this is the second last round before we instantly lose if we
Yeah,
haven't got
I
the
know,
grass.
I
We really
know. I
need to
might
work
have-
at this.
I might have to really change my game plan.
All right, so we do get an extra movement point for each hero in this round. So deal these out. And it's a resource round, so let's do income.
21 income. Sorry, 21 money. And 2 stones and 1 valuable.
Yep. I've got 18, 2 and 1, and then we've got an event. So everyone has to choose one spell, artifact, or ability from hand and put it face down on the table.
Or draw and view one card from the spell, artifact, or ability deck and put it face down on the table.
Oh yeah, I like that one. Let's do that. I'll take a spell.
You know what? I'm gonna go artifact. Yep.
Okay. Now we shuffle these, and then each player can either take a card at random or gain 4 money.
Starting from me.
Yes.
I'm gonna take it at random. Ha!
I'm going to take 4 money.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Haste.
Ah, okay. Start with discarding. This is the one that I got, Loins of Legion.
You got the torso of Legion.
Yeah, I should gain bonus, right? I have both. It's actually gaining me 2 income, but that's okay. I discard that. Now, yeah, back to 5. Now, as Taryn mentioned, this is round 9. At the end of round 10, if no one actually gets hold of the Grail, we lose the scenario. I'm gonna really work towards that. I'm right here right now. So what I'll do, I'm gonna move my secondary hero there to gain that one there, obelisk done. I'm gonna go back to my main hero to move 1 to get that obelisk done. Second one to go there, nothing happens because Taryn has activated it. There's a black cube. Move the next one to here, nothing happens. The fourth one, I'm gonna try to go. Oh, is this wise or not? This is 6. It's kind of like high. It's gonna be good to gain a level up because it's the 3 of knowledge. If I manage to fight number 6, I mean I pay 10 and then I gain 2 levels or 2 halves. Let's do that. Let's do 6. I might actually retreat immediately if I don't like it.
All right. So what is level 6?
Level 6 is 2 bronze, 2 bronze, 1 gold, and 2 silver.
This is a lot of enemies coming out there now.
Well, I'll probably do a retreat. I look at it, what happened, and I'm like, ah, no, I'm gonna retreat.
Okay, we've got champions. Champions are the gold. Roll 2 attack dice and apply both outcomes. I don't have any. There's no ranged ones in here. So.
Okay, that's always good, right?
Yeah.
Get it, go back. Yeah.
Go like that. All right.
Okay.
So we've got 6, 6, 8, 7, 7. And you've also got 6, 6, 8, 7, 7. So the 8s go first. Your Cerberus first.
Cerberus first, okay. I'm gonna go here. Hello. I'm gonna attack with some spells. Move 1 more. Kind of like I wanna, hopefully I can defeat the champions before it acts or do anything. I'm gonna use my dragon scale armor, which gives me +2 attack. And use magic arrow. I'm really scared of the champions. I had bad experience with this one. Champions is really tough. And that is with my fire magic that's ongoing. That is +1. That's actually 2 damage straight away. Actually, that's it.
Okay, so 2 damage immediately to the champions.
And then
spell is played.
This is the 5 attack. All right, here we go, Taryn. Hopefully I'll kill it. +1! Okay, that's actually enough.
Yep, so that becomes 6 with 2, so that is enough to defeat the champions.
Yes. Okay. Okay, that is activated and there's no...
Now there's no 8 left, so you're 7.
Yep, that will be my pit lord. So my pit lord goes to 7. It's one of these 2.
So the wraiths can heal, so
yeah, that's
probably better to only attack them when you know you'll wipe them out.
I know. I'll probably go to nomads first then. I'm going to use this attack.
Okay, so that's one of your expert effects, so that is a 7 attack.
7 plus. 6.
I think you're fine anyway.
Yeah,
7 becomes 6, 1 defense 5, so that defeats the nomads. All right, now the wraiths attack. Yeah. So they will simply advance to here. They have a 2 attack. 2 becomes 3. Pit lords have 1 defense, so that's 2 wounds.
Okay, so that's activated. My pit lords retaliate.
So this is a 5 attack. becomes a 6. Wraiths have no defense, so that's enough to kill the wraiths.
Yes.
Doing very well.
Well, so far, but I'm not too sure about the rest.
Alright, your familiars are next.
A little bit of a problem now that I remember. Now I see the board. I might not be able to get to that in one round, and I don't have any more. So 1, 2, 3. It only can go to here, which is it's going to be an easy target for the demons. To be honest, I don't think that is actually a good idea. So familiar's probably going to just stay there, hiding. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna do well for me. I might just gonna retreat. Let me just try one more with this one. All right, so 2 attack. I'm gonna attack the demon, and I can't really do anything. 0.
So that's 2 wounds. Demons can't retaliate. All right, then it's the demons or the rogue's turn. So the demons will go 1, 2, 3 and attack the pit lords.
I might just retreat. I don't think I'm gonna.
Probably makes sense with no extra movement points. I don't think you can fight through this.
Nah, it's too far. If I can hit one of them, that's fine, but I couldn't. So, what was I thinking?
Got pretty close.
Yeah.
Some good hits there.
Yeah, okay, that's it. But I didn't get to activate the Tree of Knowledge. That's it.
Okay, and your secondary hero has 2 more movement points.
That's right. It's gonna go 1, 2 in Sanctuary.
Safe from harm.
Yeah, just for now. All right, that's me. Sorry, I was actually putting it here thinking that I was gonna build it, but I actually haven't because I don't have enough.
Okay. Righto, now I can build, so I'll do my build action. I can build Cliff Behind the Glade. That will cost $10 and then all of my stone. And I've been using the Ever-Pouring Vial of Mercury.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
can remove this card to get 2 crystals, so that will be enough. So that gives me my gold-coloured dwelling.
That's awesome.
Then I can do my population action to bring unicorns into play. So I've got just enough money to bring the unicorns in. Do I dare attack? There's not much else I can do with this guy, to be honest. So,
Can you retreat?
you cannot retreat from a battle against a level 7. So I'm taking a big punt by going in here, but we need to make this happen. So I'm going to go in.
Because otherwise I'm going to go in.
Yes, I will get kicked out if I lose it. So.
Okay, so you use this spend 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Now this one will be endless rounds until the battle is defeated.
Okay, this one is a special one. All right.
I've got my unicorns.
It's always good to just have one tough one, and then everyone can just getting up against this boss thing.
Yes.
Sorry, this is actually this is not there yet, right? That's probably like dropped from somewhere else from here. Okay.
All right. So what's your enemy?
Okay. It is a fairy dragon. Very beautiful fairy dragons. The special power is the selected unit suffers 2 wound. This is a magic that does not count towards your spell limit.
All right. And the fairy dragon will get to go first.
Because it's 15.
15 initiative.
Considering this is an endless battle, I might as well just put it at the front.
Yes.
And it moves 3.
It can fly through.
So I'll be like putting 1, 2, 3. It'll add damage to the sharpshooters.
Okay.
For its effect. And then now it attacks.
Which one is it attacking?
The sharpshooters.
I really like the sharpshooters. I might have might have to use a spell to defend this. I'm going to play weakness on the fairy dragons with a power bonus of +2 using the expert. So that is -3 on this attack. So it's an attack 2.
Okay, attack 2 +1. So.
Alright, so that is 3 hits. Good thing I weakened it.
Yes.
My sharpshooters are alive. They also get to retaliate. So that's the fairy dragon is done. And now it's in a good spot. Hopefully I can
I think
do some good hits to it.
I think so. Alright, so retaliate.
So retaliation, I can't use any more spells.
That's true, actually. You did it.
I do get to avoid ignore the combat penalty for being adjacent. Both my ammo cart and sharpshooter's effect deals with that. So that is a 3 attack with a 0.
So one.
One hit.
Yep.
All right. The sharpshooters are next.
Okay, so activates that.
Yep. So the sharpshooters are going to get stuck getting retaliated on, but that's all right. They've done their bits. So +1,
Nice.
that's a 4 attack.
-2 is 2. What's next?
Retaliation.
Sorry, Tarrant. -1. 4.
Wipes the sharpshooters out.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It's
That's
just
all
the
right.
level
I
1
think
here.
they've done their job.
I think so too.
Okay, and it's not a level 1, it was a level 2 that I recruited from the neutrals deck. We'll go in with the Pegasi first. They all get a free hit here.
Yeah.
I can't use any more spells. So 3 attack.
+1 is
4.
4. 2 hits.
Okay, we've got 5 hits on it now.
Right, that's good.
All right, excellent. The centaurs are next. 3 -1 is 2, so both defended. Done. The elves are next with the ammo cart bonus. So the elves they're only 2 now because they're weakened elves. -1 is 1, so nothing happens.
Sorry, Tarrant. Now the unicorn.
Now the unicorns. So the unicorns are 5. Need a +1, I think. A +1.
Yay!
So it's a 6, 2. I could have got there with a 0 as
That's
well.
awesome, Tarrant.
So I now have a grail.
In hereby announce you the holder of the grail.
Yes, so we'll go through all the steps. I defeat the fairy dragons. It takes them out. Now I get an immediate... By defeating a level 7, I immediately go up to level 7 here. So that means I get my other sharpshooters into hand.
Insane.
And I like the look of that one. And I like the look of that one.
Okay. So
Right.
you still have
I still
3
have
moves,
3 moves left.
which that will get you 2 moves to just pick that up. And now we have
sorry,
1
I
move.
need to spend 2 movement to pick that up.
And then you need to move 1 more if you like.
So now I need to try to get away from you and get back to my hometown.
Did you have that town portal spell or something like that?
I do have a dimensional door
That's it.
spell, and I may not have kept enough power.
Yep.
So what I could try to attack you with my secondary hero. Get rid of you that way and then run away.
That's actually a good idea because I have been weakened a little bit as well. I only have 2 in hands. So that might be a good idea. And now you level 7. Oh no, I'm gonna be dead.
It's a risk though, because it's a risk. That's all right. I'm gonna do it. So I'm going to.
I can give up by paying you money.
You can give up by paying me $10, and you would have to retreat to your nearest town or settlement. But that's all the way over there. So.
Yeah, that's not really a great move. So you've put your people there.
Yes.
Okay, that'll do. All right.
So the initiatives are 8, 8, 8, 7, 5.
So you are fighting against with your main heroes or not?
With my secondary hero.
Secondary
I'm going
hero.
to protect my main hero. So it's 5. It's I've got 8, 8, 8, 7, 5, and you've got 8, 7, 7, 6, 6. So my 8s go first. My centaurs are going to simply advance here. This is a fight 3. All right, attack 3. Are you going to defend?
No.
-1, so that's a 2. 1
Attack
wound.
1.
Okay, retaliation.
Yes.
-1, so that's 2 wounds to the centaurs.
Yeah, this is a battle to the death, isn't it?
It may well be. I'm going to play sharpshooters to increase the to increase the initiative of my elves. So my elves are going to jump ahead and attempt to shoot your your Cerberus down as well.
Okay.
So my elves are strength 2.
2.
And it stays at 2, so that's
So-
1 more wound.
Yep.
Cerberus.
Activates. It will attack. It can only attack the centaurs. Can't go anywhere else. I'm not using any spells or anything like that. Are you? Oh, actually you can't. This is your secondary hero.
I am not. Oh, that's true. Sorry, I couldn't play sharpshooters.
Ah!
Let's
So-
turn that back to 1. I'll get
Yes,
to go
yes,
next.
yes, yes. Okay. 0.
Okay, so that is 3.
Yep.
Yes. So that's
2,
going to flip my centaurs
5.
over.
And then carry over some damage.
Yes.
Alright,
Right,
that's
and
my
now I
Samurai.
can't retaliate, or the retaliation is ignored.
Correct.
Alright, now my elves. Will my elves
No,
go?
not. I think your Pegasus.
I could do the Pegasus, or I could do the elves, because the elves have 8.
Oh, because of the ammo card.
The ammo card.
So that is allowed, right? Ammo card.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Samurai don't worry me anymore, so I'm going to go elves against Pit Lord.
Yep. -1.
Minus
so
1, so 1, which is defended.
defended.
Next would be the Pegasi.
Pit Lord against Pit
That's
Lord.
gonna. No, Pegasi against the demons because I
Okay.
need room for my unicorns to come in.
Right.
So this is 3.
-1
3
is
becomes
2.
2, so no damage.
And then
I'm
gets
not doing-
retaliated.
Not doing well here.
Sorry. I know the feeling. -1 also.
Okay,
So 2
2 damage. Next, it is the 7s starting with me.
Yes.
So I'm going to come in here, 5 damage. 5 attacks, sorry.
So let's just have a look. If one of my unit has been removed from the board during this combat, summon or infest demons. That's it.
You already have demons.
I already have demons, and that's
And
just
mine
gone.
is
Yeah.
reduced damage from spells dealt to this unit. 5 becomes 4, so that's 3 wounds.
4 -1 is 3. Yes.
Yep.
It retaliates. Oh, thank you. Retaliates with 5. +1, 6. -1 is 5. I'm gonna do Pit Lords first. Alright, attacks unicorns with 5. +1, 6. -1 is 5. Gone.
Go on.
Sorry, Tarot. And now is the familiars. So the familiars here, kind of weak, but I think I'm gonna have to release it too. It has to do something. It has to work. It goes to Pegasi. -1 is 2.
It's 2.
So
Why don't
2.
none of mine have defense?
2. Because it's the weaker side.
Yeah. Alright. And then retaliation.
-1.
is -1, so 2 with
Mi-
1.
It's 1. Yeah.
Yeah. And Magogs next.
Magogs is
Ranged attack.
6. Yeah, it will attack the Pegasi. I can attack the elf. That probably is good. So again, the Magogs, when attack a target that is not adjacent to them, they also deal 1 to unit adjacent to the target. So I reckon Pegasi is a good target because then centaurs will get hit 1 and then it'll be gone. Alright, Pegasi. Oops, sorry. -1. 2 -1 is 1. Enough for Pegasi, and both are gone. And now it is your dwarf.
This was probably not a wise attack to launch.
Do you want to bribe me?
I have nothing to bribe you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
Alright, and then my dwarves will come down. 3 attack, -1 is 2, -1 is 1. That will flip
Wait.
your
Yes.
familiars.
Yes. Retaliation! Defended.
Okay, next my elves are 9, so they'll be the next to launch an attack. They will launch against the Samurai. 2, 1 defended. Sorry, let's clear these cubes off. Alright, now it's your units.
It can't reach the dwarf, so it's gotta be the elf. So move 2 with 3. Zoink. -1 is 2, -1 is 1.
Okay.
It retaliates.
Retaliation does not get a combat penalty because of ammo cart.
-1.
-1 is
Defended.
defended.
So Pit Lords. Pit Lords can go to dwarf, attack dwarves. Alright. 5. -1 is 4. -1 is 3. It retaliates.
Yes. Okay, 1 defended.
Sorry. Put the cube there.
Alright, next is the demons or Magogs.
I'll get the Magogs done first. Attack dwarves. 0.
That's 2, 1 defended.
Yeah. Attacks the elves. With 3. +1 is 4. -1 3. Gone.
Okay.
Now it is my familiars, which attacks the dwarves with 2. Attack -1 is 1.
Dwarves can't retaliate.
And then now the dwarf.
Now the dwarf. Dwarf will attack the pit lords. 2, so 1 wound.
Okay. Next
All right,
round.
Next round.
Cerebri, I believe.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. We'll attack the dwarf. 0. Gone. Okay.
All right, so my army was wiped out there.
I'm sorry, Taryn.
So my secondary hero is going to retreat and disappear.
Disappear.
Or go back to
Yes.
town, I think, sorry.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I did that because I figured I wanted to try to get you out of the way before...
That makes sense, though.
Before you could attack my main hero and put the Grail at risk. So, it didn't work out for me. That's
You have one more movement for the main hero as well.
I do, yes. So I'll use my remaining movement on the retreated secondary hero to go and visit. Oh no, that's already covered. To just go and visit this spot, try to defend. And my main hero... Oh, I will use my... use this to draw a card from my hand.
You trying to attack me again?
I'm just hoping to get something I can flip away with the spell on.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to play the Dimensional Door spell.
It's actually a good one.
With
okay.
2
powers.
It's 2 powers. That's going to let me move 2 spaces.
Move a hero up to field is 2 spaces because you boost it with 2 powers. Ignore any obstacles, fields in between.
Yep,
Okay.
so 1, 2.
Yep, very good. Wow, that's good.
And then I can use my last remaining movement point to go here.
You're almost winning there. I have to stop you. There's no other choices but to try to stop Tarrant.
Yes, which, to be honest, you'll be able to do because all I have left is my peasants.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Okay, next round. What's the next round?
All right, so we move on to round 10. This is hopefully this is everyone has 1 fewer movement point. Astrology effect or something like that. And we do lose the extra ones that we got. So the astrology effect is Week of the Gold Dragon. At the beginning of the next resource round, all players gain an extra $5.
Okay, that's all right.
That's no help to me now.
Sorry, Terrence. So I'm gonna start moving my heroes here. So I'm gonna draw cards first up to my hand limit, which is only 5. Now, do I want to discard anything? I think I'm gonna discard this one. It doesn't actually work anymore at the moment. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move my secondary hero, both of the movement to visit this, to pay 10, to gain 2 experience. Still below you. And then my main hero, I'm gonna have to attack you. There's no other points. I'm level 5. Oh, that's gonna be tough because then I have to fight level 5 first before...
You can just retreat from that battle and keep attacking.
Yeah.
Keep rushing towards me.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna retreat, go there and then hello. So that's 2 movement. I'm gonna have to lay down my thing first, I believe. I'm just gonna upgrade that one then to pay 3. Okay.
Three. Cerberus first.
1, 2, 3. And then 7. Pit lords first. 1, 2. Yeah. Just moving, just chasing. And then the familiars. 1, 2. Attacks. Oh, you can. Is this your hero, main heroes?
It's my main hero.
Okay, so you can.
Unfortunately, I have the ironic card.
What is it?
During combat, you may switch the 2 positions of any of your units.
Okay, 4. Sorry, Darren. I'm just I shouldn't laugh, but that was just slightly hilarious. So,
right, so you claim the Grail.
I claim the Grail. I have 1 movement.
I have to run home.
Yep. So I was there. I will move
Now you need to get home. You've got 3 rounds to get home.
here. I'm just gonna retreat from battle there.
Alright, my go. I have no units with which to go and attack you, but I'll move 1, 2 just to stay close. And I'll move
Good idea.
1, 2, 3. So they're always going to be 1 step behind. That doesn't help me, does it?
I don't know.
I'll find a way to get some other movement point. I am going to, discard all. I'm going to discard all my cards and draw 7 as part of the start of my turn, just to see if I've got anything good.
Do you?
Nothing that helps me move.
Okay, that's the end of the round.
Yes.
Now, end of round 10, somebody has it. So we haven't lost the map to the game yet.
Yep.
I say yet. We will not.
Yep, so we have 3 rounds remaining. So now it is income. I'm back down to 15.
And we get +5, isn't it, the astrologer?
Oh, yes. Plus the 5 for the astrologer.
Yep. That is cool.
Which makes up for my lack of
Cool.
peasantry. So now I can recruit some units,
which
is a good thing. I also get 2 stones and a valuables. Alright, and we get the event card, which is each player chooses 1 option. Roll a resource die and resolve it, or trade resources using the trading post rules, or propose an exchange with other players.
Do you want to propose an exchange?
Grail?
No! One type of resource, see? 1 type of resource for 1 type of resource. Grail.
Alright, I'm going to roll a resource die.
Okay.
3 money. Because I need it. Because there's a trading post nearby and I need everything I can to get more units back.
I was just calculating if I can purchase my Hellfire Palace, but I don't think I can because it's really expensive and I don't have enough even with the trading post. So I'm just going to roll the resource dice. So I was going to think about doing the trading post. So 1 resource die?
Yes.
4
4 rocks.
Yeah, I'm going to just build, I'm just reset this. I'm going to build my Brimstone Storm Clouds, which gives me power for fighting. And then that's cost me 6. Let's fall back. 3 stone and 2 valuables. All my valuables gone. Right? I can choose to buy spells. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay 5. So this is the first time I actually use this game. 5 to search 2 spells. I'm going to get it from here. I'm going to just run home. Run, Forest, run. So I have 3 movement. So I'm going to do there. Retreat, ignore, whatever. This has already been done by you. 2, 3 gives me. Has it been done? I don't think it's been done.
Doesn't have the cube on it.
Give me morale. But things get knocked over by me, sorry. That's 3. So 1, 2. Oh, this is like, it's really close. Really close. And then my secondary hero. My secondary hero is going to run as well. I don't think I'm not going to face you. You can try to kill it or whatever. 1, 2.
Alright.
Running time!
Cool. I'm going
He's going to run as well, are you?
So I'm going to go 1. I'm going to use the trading post to turn those into coins.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my population action to spend 26 coins and a crystal.
Very good. I'm going to reset
to get the best of my units, the gold dragon, as well as more elves. So I've still got a fighting chance here if I catch
true.
you.
Yeah. It's a move.
So
Run for your life, Darren.
3 movement points here. 1, 2, 3. And I've got 1 movement point here. Sorry, to start my turn, I should have discarded. So I'm going to discard these because I need something that gives me a movement advantage, which is really that spell I played before, which means I need to cycle everything.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nothing?
Nothing yet.
Sorry.
Round 12. Astrologers. Astrologers proclaim the week of Charlie and his circus at the beginning of the round and the next one. Each player may draw up to 3 cards from the neutral deck and recruit one of them if you have the money.
Oh, wow. Well, you don't have money.
I don't have money.
I have money, but... So, which level can I recruit from?
From the neutral decks. It just has... You have to have a... You have to have a dwelling that will accommodate.
So I can do it now?
Yes.
Like, let's do it. I want to see if I can replace my familiar. Seal for 1, please.
3 cards. There's only 2 there, so we'll shuffle and give you the 3rd.
So there's no penalty if I decide not to?
No. 1 grail, but otherwise no.
Interesting.
Joke.
You won't get it. So look at this, right? Another pit lords would be nice for me because it matches. Doesn't really mean anything though, but I like the look of the leeches because it can stay at the back. It can stay at the back and shoot from behind. So, and then the speciality: choose a unit adjacent to the target and attack it. For the purpose of this attack, your attack is 2. All pit lords. You know what? I'm gonna get the pit lords. As much as I like the leeches, pit lord has got more attacks. 15. 1, 2.
Well, that's the sanctuary.
Yeah.
So if you're there, I can't attack you.
Yeah. 2. And the next turn, I can just go home. This is what I regretted earlier. I was like, oh no, why sanctuary's there? But now it's like,
Safe haven.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna do 2 movements inside here.
Alright, I'll discard all my cards. You do need to survive till the end of the round. So I can come into your castle and attempt one final battle where it's a siege.
Yeah.
That's probably what I should be getting ready for now. Alright, so I'll move my secondary hero 1, 2, and my primary hero 1, 2, 3.
It's like the battle to the death.
So I am just within range. I'm going to get that one last attempt.
I think so too.
Alright.
Okay.
Final round, round 13.
Yep,
And there is another chance to reinforce because there's more income here. So I get another 15 in income.
Very good, Taryn. I have another 15 as well.
As well as 2 rocks and a valuable.
Yeah, and stuff. You know what? I'm going to build Castle Gate. I think I can get to Hellfire. But, Taryn, I'm going to build here. Castle Gate. Cost me 7 money. 5 of stone. And 0 valuable. And what it does, during my turn, choose 1. Pay 3 money to discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. This is relevant to you. If your hero is in town or settlement, move them to another town or settlement under your control. So I can move my hero over there.
You need to be in your town to win though.
So much for that idea.
Clever though.
Right, it's my turn now. I haven't discarded stuff. I'm gonna discard this in game 1. I'm gonna do 1, 2, zoink, right here. I'm gonna just move this and leave it there.
Okay.
Sorry, first I'm gonna move this out first. I don't think I can have heroes. I mean, in video games as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move it here. And then I'm gonna move my hero here.
Alright, I'm discarding 5 cards, drawing up. Hopefully I get some nice ones here.
I need to get magic. 1 more, I'm sorry. 10, 5, change, use the magic.
Alright, I'm going to the trading post to get
You go first,
5 more money. That gives me a total of 20 money, which is enough for me to purchase. So I'm back up to 5 units.
That is
They're all fused,
amazing.
But
that's really cool.
Gives me a meager fighting chance for this final battle.
Yeah.
Right, and then, so that was 1 movement point there. 3 movement points, 1, 2, 3. We are going to do a siege battle to finish it all off. We'll see how we go. So, we're in the siege battle. So now, you get the additional benefit of being in your hometown. You get the arrow tower, which fires arrows at me, and you get 3 walls and a gate, which you put
Yep.
across the center. And
Okay.
I need to, they basically block me out
Yep.
until I knock them over, which is fair enough. Normally, this would be like the fighting a secondary hero. You actually have to pay to bring the units back, but your primary hero is in town. So.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not fighting for the victory here. I
Yep.
am fighting for us both to lose at the end of round 13.
That's correct.
All right, now I have
That's
to.
mean.
So I have to place mine first. Everyone else's first turn is just going to be spent breaking down.
Yeah. All right, now I need to rearrange. So you only have 1 flying unit here. I'm
I
gonna.
have 2 flying units,
Sorry, where is-
Pegasus as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I probably need to kind of like try to attack this here. Okay, done.
All right, initiatives with my ammo cart bonus. We've got 8, 10, 7,
Sorry, yeah.
8,
Yep.
and 3.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got 9, 8, 7, 7, 6, and 6.
So
So my gold dragons are going to be first.
Yep.
We're going to knock the wall down first.
Okay.
So the gold dragon is going to knock down this piece of wall.
Mhm.
All right, then with 9 initiative, it's the arrow tower.
Okay. So I will attack with 4 attack.
Yes. Yep, as usual. Who are you attacking?
Let's do the gold dragon.
Okay. 4 plus 1 is 5, minus 2,
3.
and minus 3 is 2. So 2 wounds out of 9. All right, next is the Pegasus. Once again, I'm just going to break the wall down. I'm also going to use this opportunity. I'm going to play sharpshooters to draw a card. Yes, that's done. So next are your 8s, which is the Samurai. So you're kind of stuck behind the wall at the moment.
Yeah. I'm gonna start by playing the Inferno.
Yep, so that is...
I discard
that's your
1 card.
specialty.
Discard this. I don't need this moment. And so then select a space. All units on this and the adjacent spaces take 1. This and this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna play my magic arrow and use this, and I'm gonna discard it this time. So while casting from the School of Fire, which is this is, you can discard this card and gain +3. Well, it's kind of like overpay, but I can.
Okay, so 3 damage to which unit?
Let's try the gold dragon again.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Let's do elf. Elf will be gone. Yeah, gone.
Okay, elves are gone. All right, that's your 1 spell for this combat round.
And I will use the knowledge, so means that I use 1 speciality. I haven't used 1 at all. Play this card after casting a spell, so instead of discarding the spell card, I can take it back during this combat round and your spell limit increased by 1, so I can play the same or different spell. And it's not going to move.
So I've got my unicorns at 7. They're
Yep.
not flying unicorns.
Maybe after you
They're
upgrade it.
ground-based creatures.
Oh yeah, still.
I mean, it makes sense. They are just horses. The Pegasus is the one with the wings.
That's true, that's true.
So we have no ranged units anymore. My unicorns are just going to break down this wall.
Okay. Pit Lord's going to stay here and play spell, which is Chain Lightning. The Chain Lightning will be powered by this. So I only use 1 of the speciality, this little crown symbol. I have 3, and this is my second one, +2. +2, and then plus another 2. That's 4. So it means that select a unit and another 2 units closest to it. Allocate the damage, starting with the first selected unit. So 3, 2, and 1.
Yep.
3, 2 dead, and 1.
All right, which means...
And I have no cards.
Which means I don't get that gate down.
You know what? I forgot to use this. So I'm just going to tell you, not that it matters now. Brimstone of Clouds. So I actually, during any combat, I can remove to gain 1 power her, but it doesn't really matter because none of my cards are, like I can't play any more spells and all of these are spells. So doesn't matter right now. The only thing is I can pay 3 to discard 1 random card from opponent, which I will pay 3 and then randomly discard Terran's card. There you go. Heal Bless.
Okay.
My pit lord's gonna stay. My number 7. You've done all your turn. So my 6, I'm gonna do Magogs to attack. Do you wanna use anything? I wanna attack Gold Dragon.
This isn't going to hurt.
Yeah. 0.
2 defended by 3.
Oh yeah. What am I thinking? Never mind. And Demon's not gonna do anything. That's it. Alright, next round.
Next round of combat. Right, my gold dragon is still first.
How many is that?
Has 6 wounds.
Yeah.
I really want to get attacking with it. I was hoping I could get rid of the arrow tower, but I've got to go attacking. So I'll fly onto here. It's a broken down wall.
Yeah.
I can attack 2 enemies in a line. The front one gets hit with 5. So Pit Lords, 5 plus 0 is 5. So 4
Minus
wounds.
1 is 4, yep.
4 wounds. And then the Magogs get hit with a 2. So that's what the ability is there. 2 plus 0 is 2. So 2 wounds.
Okay.
Didn't quite knock either of them out.
That's alright, that's really cool.
Yeah. But the Pit Lords get to retaliate.
That's right. So with 5 plus 1.
So that's a 6 minus 3. 3 for the gold dragons. They are gone. Next would be the arrow tower.
Yep. Oops, Sarah Terrell, zoink. So it will attack Pegasi, sorry, plus 1. So 5.
Okay, 5. That is enough to wipe it out.
That is 9.
Cerberus next.
We'll attack, move 2, and attack unicorns. Are you playing anything?
I will play an expert defense.
So plus 2 defense.
Yep.
Minus 1. Defended?
Yes.
Very
Over defended. Disappointing.
Yep.
Alright, then I retaliate. 5. 5 becomes 5, so 4 hits on the Cerberus. Can't quite. Oops. I'm leaving them all with 1 wound.
Alright.
Alright, now it's the
Unicorn.
unicorn's turn.
Who are you going to attack?
I will attack the Cerberus.
Okay.
Alright, so I need to do about 6 worth of damage there. So I'm going to play 2 more of these cards. Offense and attack. Lets me draw a card. Uses up all of my experts for the round. And it's going to give me plus 4 attacks. So this is a 9. Becomes 8. Defending
Minus
1,
1.
so it's 7.
So 7. So
that should wipe it out.
1. Yeah, gone.
Cool.
Yep.
There's still hope.
There's still hope.
Right, now it's your 7s.
My pit lords. You can't retaliate, so that's good. 1, 2.
I'm going to play sharpshooters to
What's it do?
1 defense for my unicorns.
Okay. Plus
5
1.
becomes 6.
6 minus 1.
2 is 4 wounds.
2. Yep.
Still alive. Can't retaliate.
6. 2 more. Alright. My other 7 is pit lords. 1.
You can walk through the gate.
2. Still not quite there yet. And then that's next is, let's do Magogs.
No defense I can add to this.
So 2. Plus 1 is 3. Minus 1 is 2. Bye.
And that's it.
Sorry.
And there we go. There was a last ditch attempt to fight back, and you can see how it's got that very video gamey style where I was able to rebuild my army moderately quickly, but
similar to the video game. So you go back, and where's your hero?
None of that matters. You got the Grail home, so congratulations.
Thank you.
You're the winner.
Yes, I am. So hopefully you learned about playing heroes. As Taryn said, a lot of similarities with the video games that I love. And if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy it and find it useful somehow, please hit the like button and have a great day. See you next time. Thanks for watching.